So last time in Dark Heresy, the blacks.
We paratrooper
How do you
way
pronounce
in
that?
and push.
Sepulchre? How do you guys pronounce that? Black Sepulchre?
Sepulchre. Oh god, that's a Sepulchre. I have no
Sepulchre?
idea.
Sepulchre?
Read it. I thought it was Squelcher.
No,
think,
it's Sepulchre. Sepulchre.
yeah, I don't know if that's English.
It's not. It's Latin.
Yeah.
Sepulchre.
Yeah,
It's Latin.
I-
Literally, if the language looks confusing, it's a weird blend of French and Latin.
surprisingly enough, I'm not fluent in Latin.
If
I took it in high school. Ah!
I took Spanish.
So,
'cause
last
I'm not
time-
stupid.
The new party of inquisitorial acolytes were sent out to retain, go capture or kill a noble that had done some questionable deeds, gotten his hands on a thing called the Thay Page, which was like a demon princess hand, if I recall. And what happened? You guys kicked in the door and rolled like 5 crits. And each of my encounters were done in less than a second just because you guys rolled like gods last time.
I feel like that's not gonna hold up anymore. Now that I'm here.
And yeah, you managed to retrieve a few clues, and those are in the investigation page. In investigation notes. There's the data slate that you guys got, and there's the inquisitorial orders. I hope that somebody at least took a cleansing look at those.
I look at those like 3 times, and every single time I forgot what's written on it.
Yeah, I can't read them.
We're going to a gilded cathedral, and our contact is Abbot Juritus. We're looking for, was it another noble family that might have? No, we're looking for the.
Yeah,
root cause
you're
of the-
looking for the Gilded Cathedral because you know that's where you need to go.
Need to kill the cathedral?
Yeah,
we
pretty
have
much the thing is you need to go there because it's mentioned in the data slate in the journal, and you know that there's something going on there.
Oh, we need to investigate the gilded cathedral.
Yeah.
But we need to be inconspicuous about it.
Oh, green. Be inconspicuous. Be inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous mode.
Which the 2-month journey there has been taken about 2 months, in which you have gotten a new reinforcement. Which, since you didn't have a moment to introduce your character, Austin, you might as well give a short "Who are you?" Or what is your character?
My name is Erwin Damocles. I am a psyker. A psych. Pleasure to meet you all. And that is the voice I'm going with.
I can see the future.
Exactly.
Is he an old man?
He is not bald. He looks homeless. Very, very
He's an
homeless.
old man.
Oh, he's like 84. Because I heard like Warhammer characters, just like normal people can live up to like 300 with like reju treatments. I just don't know if that's true or not.
Depends.
True.
So I made him like 87.
You gotta be rich though.
Yeah, rich or psychers can live a little longer too.
It's just the element of the effects of the warp has on their genes.
Yeah. So yeah, you.
He's 87. He looks about 60 or something. He's a scrawny, like 5'7" man. He's got grayish, like brown hair, and he's in dirty sanctioned psychers robes.
But yes, you're headed to Bar Sapine. And your contact is a Abbot Jurutas. Spelled like that.
That's not how you spell things.
It
I'll
is a little weird, but alright. Yeah.
Do we have a Skitarii on our team?
No.
Or is that an actual tech priest? Okay,
Yeah,
it looked like a
it's a tech
Skitarii.
priest.
Okay.
He's unfortunately not here today,
They look like a Skitarii, kind of.
which sucks because he's our doctor.
I mean, I'm the doctor. It's just
We have two.
I don't know
it's just
how I
good
feel
at
about
tech.
I was gonna say, I feel very good about a tech priest being our doctor. I feel like we're gonna not have too many limbs left after this.
Hey,
Oh,
listen, you're gonna have cybernetic limb, and that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
we're talking about.
I forgot. One of the things I chose for my free gear, I put a plate in my head to increase my head armor by 1. That was the only cybernetic I could afford, so I just put a plate in my head. And I have 5 armor in my head.
So,
I'm very durable.
after the 2 months of travel, you land in the city of Barbas. Barspine. Waiting for you is the local, kind of like a golfer. It's seemingly like you have been provided a unarmored vehicle. Well, more like a transport. Doesn't have any weapons or any of the sort, but yeah. At least you have something to travel with.
Right, you can drive.
Wait, do any of you know how to drive?
I will try.
I mean, I have the driving skill.
Oh, perfect.
I do not.
I think I do at least. I remember saying I did once, but that might have been a different build.
Okay, so I have a
Eagle?
very key question. Is this a car
What's this
we're
called?
being
What are
asked to
these
get in?
called?
Navigate.
Surface,
I think.
operate surface. Oh, I thought it was operate surface. I
Let's see, what does it exactly say what it is.
Yeah, it might be a surface vehicle. Actually, I
Looks to
don't
be
have
like a
the
land
different
vehicle from the
Okay.
description of it.
I was thinking of what I was going to be before this.
It sounds like it's some kind of like a Jeep or something.
Yeah, so I
I've
don't
never
know.
gotten to
I was
drive
wrong.
before.
Huh. No, but I have people driving for me.
Well, whoever has the best agility skill.
You have landed in the local closest city to the Gilded Cathedral. However you want to pronounce that.
Ifistron Altus.
What's your guys' agility skill?
Not good.
Agility is
39.
If
Mine's
you
40.
didn't
30.
spend any time
29.
to shopping, you can shop some in this city. You're given the opportunity to give to shop if you want. Otherwise, you can just go to the Gilded Cathedral.
It does sound like I might have the best driving skill, by the way, since I have the 40.
42.
Eh.
Yep, I think
but
it's
you're not gonna be. Yeah, but you're not gonna be here. So.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Now there's just one small problem.
Is it Ogren proof?
No. It's a cramped vehicle, yeah?
Sounds like it.
Okay.
Does it have a top
If it's a-
over it, or is it like sunroof? So is there a sunroof over it, or is it open?
I mean, unarmed transport vehicle, so I would imagine it is like, yeah, it's kind of like a big van that I have, or like a big Jeep.
Okay. So that's all I needed to know. You see me, you see Grug refuse to get into the vehicle.
Oh man, it's just a 5-minute travel. Come on, it's gonna be. Come on,
But it's dark in there.
it's not dark. You have windows, I think. We have windows.
I'd assume it has windows.
Yeah, that's like
Oh, you
windows.
will-
How the hell else do you drive without a window?
I can't assume. I mean, we have screens for that sometimes.
And I would imagine that there's even one of those like in-car
that's
lights.
So expensive. It's so expensive for.
I know, right? It doesn't feel like we're in a fucking utopia.
One of you is going to need to make a fucking charm test or a command test to get me to get in the vehicle.
I mean, I suppose he could walk.
I'm not shitting you. This is a real mechanic in this game for Ogrins.
Wait, what? Is it that you're scared of the dark?
We're scared of cramped spaces, and you have to make us get into them with a check.
You said dark, so that's why I was like, dark. It's not.
Yeah, it's the ability's
Any kind
name.
of dark, cramped space. Dude, elevators are the worst fucking thing.
I mean, I can try and intimidate you.
That'll work. Just it takes any command, intimidate, charm.
What is it? S? What is that? My strength?
Yeah, you outmuscle me.
What does it mean if you're trained in a skill? What does that mean?
It means that you get your full bonus. Your full.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. So
you don't have a minus to while doing the skill.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's watch this, right? I rolled intimidate. I'm getting to use my whole score as my target number, my whole strength. My strength is 34. That's my whole target number. If I was not trained in it, I'd only get to use.
I can't intimidate you.
I will attempt to command you.
Okay.
I have a fucking 27, so I have a 7% chance of success.
Hey, the patrol is out of the way, so the chances are better now, right?
Come on, man, just get in there, please.
That's the gambler's fallacy, by the way.
That's the only issue with the D100 games is that the chance of failure is always pretty high with every roll.
Yeah.
The higher
Don't
your
worry,
target
buddy.
number gets,
Just get on the roof of the van.
the better it gets.
You can run on the roof?
On the
Is that
roof,
a-
he'll
Just
just
get on the
fucking
roof,
cross the
Kyle.
car.
He'll only crush back.
And that's the thing, he can't even really take a taxi either, because it's the same thing, if not even more cramped.
He's not
He's
getting
sloppy.
in that dark little thing. He's walk.
Yes, you got
Rogue-
to miss out on all the
Rogue-
bacon we got in the van for you.
Rogue walk. Unless
What
someone
if he
else
just-
wants to roll a charm, command, or intimidate.
What if you just shoot him and then knock his unconscious corpse and haul it all the way over there?
No, I was gonna.
And I
was gonna try to
I
use
will
telekinesis.
heal
Why
him
don't we just
after.
shoot him?
Well, then
I will heal him on the way.
Then we'd have to heal him, and I'm gonna guess healing in this game isn't so straightforward.
No,
It's
Yeah.
the same as it is in
Yeah.
fantasy.
it's pretty much the same as in fantasy.
Okay, wait. I do have an idea. Does Grug have any like exposed grenades or any like?
No, because he
Like,
crushed them if he
We're
tried to
not
fucking
blowing
grab
him
them.
up. We're not blowing him up.
No, that's not the idea.
I got it, guys. Put a ration in the seat of the car. That will bring him home.
That might work, 100%.
I was gonna do the exact same thing, but float it with telekinesis and use a grenade because it seems like you would like grenades. But that probably would not work. I was
Come
gonna
on,
do it to his
mate, I
gun,
hear-
but it's too heavy, I think.
I hear they have good good grub over there. Gonna try charming.
I'll give you a. I'll say that's a high motivator. Damn it.
Not high enough.
I guess
Alright.
he's walking.
Hold on, I have an idea. One final idea. I'm gonna run behind a little bit of cover, take out my las gun, put it on the floor, and then float it up to his face. But it's me, Mr. Lasgun. You know
Mr. Lansgood, I haven't seen you since the Guardsman Primer.
Yeah, you should get in the van, buddy. I know it's dark. I believe in you.
Oh, you've always had my back, Mr. Lansgood. Ever since they took old Rippy away. And he gets in the vehicle.
I was also just gonna say we could just blindfold him.
I want
and
you to
lie.
know that there's actually an Ogren Guardsman Primer, and it's done by Rippy the Ripper Gun. It's literally the same thing that the guardsmen get, except it's narrated by quote-unquote Rippy the Ripper Gun
I didn't know I did that.
with fucking crayon drawings.
Oh. By the way, also, do I have to roll anything for psychic there? Because
That's a minor
I
manifestation.
use telekinetic control.
That's a minor manifestation, yeah. It's one that you get for like taking telekinesis. It's your focus.
Yeah, because I just use telekinetic control. I'm not sure what I have to roll for that.
I don't
It is
think
one
you
of my
need to roll
skills.
for that.
We
I
can
think
just
that's
say
a
that
minor
was
one.
more for flavor at the moment.
Okay.
So
Well, you got me in the vehicle.
you drive
Next
the,
time,
into the...
I'm just gonna say, guys, next time we can probably just blindfold him.
Yeah, probably.
But it's not
And then
now
just-
everywhere.
And then just not tell him we're putting him in a cramped space.
You can blindfold me and tell me that there's cake at the end of this adventure. And that'll fucking work.
I was gonna say, I think that's the easier solution in the future, is let's just blindfold him.
I thought this was supposed to be the serious game. Out of the
I
two.
mean, it is. It's just that this is, I mean, a real challenge that we're gonna have to deal with. as
Yeah,
we
that's the
continue.
thing about Ogrins. They're a kind of like a silly character in a very serious game.
They're the guardsman variation of the fucking orcs.
I mean, the thing
The
is,
orcs
it is
are
still
comic relief. This Ogren is comic
it's
relief.
pretty much we have to take care of this giant baby while we're also fighting for our lives.
And the giant baby
the
also
thing that we have
carries
to
a
be
really
scared
big
of,
gun.
though, is that he can go crazy on a dime.
Go crazy.
He's like the easiest to corrupt or whatever it's called in the system. Insanity.
Oh yeah, he got that mutation or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
that's what I mean. So he
Oh,
can go
God.
actually insane, and like that's something that we can't allow to happen.
Okay, I
Ogrins
need
are a
to-
weird combination of fiercely loyal but very, very easy to deceive into falling into chaos.
Okay, I really need to invest in some like mental psychic power so I can stop you from doing that with like dominate or whatever. I don't think you have a high willpower, do you?
Let's consult my willpower. It is 30 even.
Okay.
Alright.
No.
I need to invest in dominate soon.
You arrive in the Gilded Cathedral. All cathedrals are grand monuments to the will of the God Emperor of mankind. The sweeping architecture drives the viewer to the moments of silent faith in open structures. The Gilded Cathedral before you now is a towering edifice of solid gold, where stone or iron would brand the perpetual night skyline, but with a shadow. Oh, sorry about that. The Gilded Cathedral would reflect even the smallest candle. A single beam of sunlight shines down from orbit, reflected by a massive mirror. The citizens of Keristin Altis use the glow of the cathedral to mark the day and night cycles, living their lives by the will of the God Emperor's servants. As you climb up to the steps of the building, an ancient figure greets you. He wizened from stooped and shrouded in a hood. He holds his large staff with a hefty tome bound to a plate at the head. Welcome, servants of holy orders. I am Abbot Juratas, and I have been told to expect your arrival. Sure you will want a repast after such a long journey.
Where are we right now again? Sorry, which like why are we here? I guess is a better question. Just trying to remember.
Right.
So we have basically our mission resume to say on the investigation notes. We basically we have been told to investigate the what's the place called? The
Gilded Cathedral.
Gilded Cathedral, yes.
Oh, what are we investigating it for? I could not read the notes. My
We
eyes
have,
could not see.
it has ties to the severed corrupted hand that we found on
Yeah, the
bus.
corrupted hand.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
page.
The Phaemonic hand that we reclaimed from the corpse of Farag has its roots somewhere in.
Yeah, we try to find this source.
Thank you.
And also, in investigation note, there's also the data slate we translated where there seems to be some sort of records of what the guy we killed last action were, and he talked with a couple of people. So those might be people we need to either find out or learn more about.
The abbot is an aging man, passed over by his superiors countless of time, his plant demeanor and uninspired sermons. He happily greets you inside of the abbot. He leads you to the Hemenite Cathedral, and he comes over there. Here you go. There should be rooms for you to use if you want them.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, they are spares. They are furnished with well-crafted and comfortable items. And he kind of looks at you guys and says, well, if you have any questions, I'll be just right here.
I have a question. When's lunch?
We have around 2 p.m.
2 p.m. you say? Oh, right. Now, where would I go to get said lunch at 2 p.m.? Is there like a big table?
You can... Let me actually see if that's like a room to eat. Looks like no, so you can just eat at your room. I think the forum is for something else, but maybe.
A forum is basically like it's like an administrative room.
At this point, it's up to you to kind of get this investigation kind of started.
All right. The guy in front of us, the name is our contact, right? Abbot Jurutas.
Yeah, this
Oh
is about...
my goodness gracious. The sculleria is a scullery. It's a kitchen.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Motherfucker. I was like, why does that word look weird? Oh, it's scullery. It was just written by an idiot.
So, I basically asked him who, since this is our contact here, I asked him if he's aware of any noble houses that have been shown any suspicious lately. That have shown themselves suspicious lately.
Well, I know that there's some rumors, but honestly, I've been a little busy conducting sermons. But feel free to look around this place. There should be plenty of books and that of the sort to guide you in the right direction. Or just ask around. There's many other people that know a little more about these things than I. I'm more than happy to show you to my quarters or into the librarium. There's several books on the history of the Hermanite Cathedral. And there's the collection of the Librarium of Reflection. those would be interesting starts for books. Other than that, I'm sure that there's several nobles that could catch your eye.
One thing, during investigation, we managed to find the name Scrivus. Are you aware of such men?
Scrivus. No, can't say that I do. Not from the top of my head. I would have to think about that.
Well, appreciate it if you search as well about this name. Apparently, has been the last contact for of our previous of our previous target. All right. I guess we just gotta explore the place. Is that the what's it called? Librarium?
Yeah, there's the Librarium of Reflection. I can also tell you guys a little bit about this place, if you want.
Yeah, I'm sure the man.
Yes, well, I don't know the full story of this place. I believe that there is a powerful field beneath the velvet that holds a relic of impossible ancient power. That will one of these days lay low a demon and his servants. That would be in the Black Sepulchre. You might wanna go there if you want to. Just kind of like a look around. It's definitely a sight.
Where is the Black Sepulchre?
I'll just go over there. You should be seeing. Go to the thick doors.
Oh. Alright.
And yeah, if you want, I'm in my office. Or again, if you want into the library, just let me know. I have my duties to hold, so if you want anything, just approach me.
Very well. We will refer to you if needed.
So, DM, what room are we in right now?
You're in like the guest rooms.
So, could I just... I have the ability Warp Sense, so I just passively can tell if there's anything vaguely warpy around me?
Sure. That
So,
would be.
could I just have that active?
Yeah. Well, each time you would have to say. Or was it? Is it like a talent, or is it the skill
It is
science?
a talent that makes it a free. It makes it a free action. I believe it's Psychic Science. It's here. Let me send.
Sunny science.
Yeah, it's a Warp Sense. I believe it's a talent that lets me just do that like for free.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Yeah, you could roll it.
Alright. I believe I can just sense like a normal phenomenon, but like I can't tell if there's like a creature or anything without rolling for it. Do you need
Yeah.
roll?
You would have to roll for it.
Where would I roll that?
Just roll
Just,
science.
Science?
Yep, sunny science. Click that.
Where is that? Is that on the main page or psychic?
Yeah, it's on the
psychic?
main page. It's right
Main
in
page.
between parry and scrutiny.
Gotta look.
You see where operates is?
Yep. Very scrutiny, psychic science. Okay. And then do I add anything to that, or is that just +0?
Would be +0 because you don't really have anything to go on in this situation.
Got it. 13, 31. Okay. All of my rolls are like covered in purple, or I can't really see them too well. Is there a way to fix that? Order.
Okay. Let's see if it says anything on this. You're not entirely sure, but something tells you as you try to sense the warp. Something that your connection into the warp is a little twisted in this whole area. Not everything seems like as it is supposed to be. But that's not really anything to go on at the moment.
There's something funky around here.
Is it going towards the Black Sepulchre big door?
It's kinda all around the whole cathedral.
Hey Marcus, what's this Metapack servitor supposed to do? In the little orders that we have, it says that we were given a Metapack servitor.
Oh, that doesn't exist at the moment because you guys have healer with you.
I mean, I always have.
Yeah.
harvest
What
it for
that
goodies?
is to give you a healer servo skull if you're lacking a healer.
Oh,
I see.
all right.
But since you have technically have it. But yeah, you have several places to
I say let's start with the Black Sepulchre. This will be the most obvious place to start with.
Yes, sir. Let's go there.
Since a lot of things happen to it, so we might be able to find a lot of information there. By the way, I don't see Black Sepulchre on the map. Is it
I think
like
it's still like that's kind of just like the
Phallic
when you're kind of
obelisk.
looking it from the outside. I think.
Oh.
the observatory?
Yeah. It's
That's
not
cool.
really like stated in the book, which is a little weird, but it's like.
Like, because I assume that's a planetarium if that's it's observatory.
Yeah. But either
But
way,
Interesting.
it's fucking weird that has a small room or monument cut in rock or bolt of stone in which a dead person is later buried.
Maybe it's the barricaded room?
and keep
barricaded
in mind
chambers?
that there's all of the other places too, but if nobody has any other idea, we can definitely, you guys could start in the Black Sepulchre.
Oh my! I finally understood what the fuck a sepulchre is. We literally have the same word in Italian. Fuck's sake!
Very
I
similar
spent like a
languages.
week to understand this stupid fucking word. We literally have the same exact word in Italian.
Mausoleum.
Sepolcro. It's basically the same word. Sepulchre, sepulcro.
Sepulchre. I'm just never gonna pronounce that, am I?
Nah.
Other
It's a
way,
big-
I'm gonna keep thinking of it as Squelcher.
It's
you-
it's a monument. It's a
It's-
monument.
Monument,
It's basically just a
monument.
big old fucking out of rock or stone, which a dead person is kind of laid or buried in.
Alright. So, you travel to it. The thick doors are pushed open by a dozen servitors, 6 on each side, their accommodated struggling to move the wrought golden slabs. Row of polished silver pews with red velvet cushions line either side of the audience chamber, framed with pillars depicting moments of in the life of Saint Durus. At the end of the center is a velvet covered dome several storied high. Above it, the Aquila-shaped pulpit hangs. What the fuck is a pulpit? By chains from the ceiling. Tabas is still with you, and he mentions I see you have noticed the black sepulchre. Beneath that, the black shroud is a tomb. Within lies a weapon against the enemy beyond that. When the God Emperor deems it necessary, it will be a hammer of his righteous fury.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the last little part? I could not hear because my mic kind of broke.
Sure, I can just copy paste what he said.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah. Hmm.
Thank you.
Hmm. Do I notice anything in particular in the place?
Not especially aside from like the monuments depicting the life of Saint Rurs. And the velvet is definitely interesting. And the stories of this ancient weapon might be something, but kind of a long shot there.
Can I? I would like to check nearby, near the Black Shroud, to see if I notice any signs that somebody tried to break into it. I guess.
Okay.
Would that be a scrutiny or awareness?
Yes, I would say.
Alright. I'm gonna pull out my. I also gonna pull out a scanner, so plus 20.
Leo is doing all the heavy lifting when it comes to investigating.
I mean, I have
Yeah.
literally no skills in that.
I have 37 in intelligence, and I put everything into this damn thing.
He's the
like,
brains behind this operation.
Like, the only one better than me is right now absent, so I need to pull out this shit. Fuck yeah.
You
Still
start
gonna
to-
find absolutely nothing.
You start to look in there, and you can kind of see, yeah, there's something behind the velvet before you have a moment to kind of look properly. Like, one of the priests, or like one of the like guards, kind of look at you and is like, "Hey, you're not supposed to go in there."
I'm not trying to go in there. I was just looking around.
Well, alright.
Did I notice any signs of someone trying to enter in?
Yeah, you could
force-
see like that there might be some like a passageway there, but it looks like the guards are not gonna let you go in there at this moment. Perhaps
No, I
if
mean,
you came here.
signs of forced entry.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't remember the exact words. So, okay, because that was what I'm most interested. Someone who is not familiar with the place trying to forcefully access whatever weapon Mattis might
Yeah,
be.
no. That doesn't look like it.
And
Alright.
could I try to just do a vague sense now that we're a lot closer here? Use as a psi science again?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright. 2 things of success, I think?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. 14 out of 31.
You reconfirm your suspicion that something is definitely wrong with the your connection with the warp in here. But beyond that, you peer into this behind this velvet. You can feel something of something powerful behind the red velvet.
I'm so tempted to say I want to grab it with my psychic power, but I'm just not gonna do that. Because that seems really stupid.
and disrespectful towards probably a saint remain. I'm not really sure
Yep.
what is this place supposed to be, but apparently a tomb is there.
Don't you dare do anything
Yeah, I'm not-
disrespectful in this place. I will burn your character to the ground.
Oh yeah, your character already. Some sisters just do not like psychers. They think of them
No, my
as
character's
mutants, so
I'm
you
obviously
might just...
for party coherent.
In fact,
cohesion.
Erwin, is that your character's name?
Erwin. Erwin,
I mean,
yes. Or
I will
Erwin.
say for party cohesion, I obviously won't make my character hate psychers or anything. My character is also newer to the sisters, so
As
he
you're
is
kind
not
of focusing, your
as
eye
chilled.
catches something. You glimpse a yourself in a mirror or a window pane. A shadowy winged form behind him lunges towards you, closing spindly talons on the acolyte's shoulders, but then it disappears from your sight.
So, did it put the talons on my shoulders, or
Yeah,
one of
your
Oh god, I think that's a demon host. Oh shit. Okay, there's something in here. There's like a thing. I know what warp demon. Would I know what warp demons are?
Yeah, you
I feel
would
like I
be
would. Okay.
taught at least the basics.
Okay, I'm in the Inquisition and I'm a psyker. I feel like okay.
I mean, you probably don't have forbidden lore demons, but yeah, you should know at least the basics.
Just the basic knowledge. There's something fucked up in here. There's a really powerful thing down there, and something just tried to grab me with the mirror.
Does it need a good old squashing?
Absolutely, Grog.
Well,
Thank
you just poke the way and I'll give it a good old crunking.
So I just don't see it in the mirror anymore?
No, as soon as they kind of like trapped it, it seems like it kind of like disappeared, like it wasn't even there.
Got it. I don't see it anymore, so... Anybody got any ideas?
Well, you just tell me next time you see it and I'll give it a good old crunk.
And I try to use an occult scholastic lore to see if maybe I know anything about what happened.
Sure.
Do you want me to make like a negative test check? Maybe a negative modifier to this?
Just... nah, just roll normally. I was thinking that, yeah, because you don't have any, but, you know what, yeah, just normal.
Yeah, failed. I failed by one.
Yeah, that doesn't
Sad.
really exactly immediately lock into your memory banks.
I have a normal brain. What?
Guess we can check out the librarian or the Scholaria for any knowledge they got.
Are there any priests here, you said, right?
Yeah, there's just like random priest kind of like walking around. Maybe some... like just random people, kinda. Not exactly, it doesn't like say, but that's what it's kinda alluding that there's like some people saying that, or doing stuff here.
Okay, random NPC walking around.
Yeah?
Alright.
I mean, I literally have no skills to help out here.
I mean, you can be creative too.
I have all combat skills. I have literally nothing.
I'm glad I didn't make my Imperial Guardsman then.
I will go to the. I'm gonna wander my way into the trophy room.
Alright, trophy room is number 5.
The trophy room?
Yes, there's a trophy room.
What? Want to go to the trophy room?
Because I want to see all the shiny medals.
I think he's just walking around seeing if we can find anything
He
new.
want to see shinies.
I mean, alright, we just walk around and I
Alright.
I mean, what else are we doing? We're not really doing much.
Yeah,
in
you just
here.
need to kind of investigate. You can exit
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say, if there's
cathedral,
nothing-
go like somewhere.
I'll go with you. I'll definitely go with you. I don't trust Grug alone.
You would be right to do that.
I think my character is probably, honestly, out of all the people here, is probably most scared that Grug's gonna fuck something up.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I cannot investigate for shit either, but what I can do is improvise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
So I'm going to bumblefuck my way into success like I normally do.
That's how you usually do it.
I am the Carl
Yes, I feel
Pilkington of Ogrins.
Like the true idiot savant you are. Oh wait, wrong game.
Alright.
Same difference.
So,
I had
sounds
to make an
like,
actual genius to replace Earl.
sounds like everybody's
Will not
going
feel
into
the
the
same.
trophy room. Gotcha.
Guess so.
yeah, we better stick
Follow.
together
Alright,
and see if we can find anything.
you go over there. This long gallery contains several freestanding stuffed animals and the heads of larger beasts mounted on walls. The most spectacular is a bipedal ursine creature with reptilian scales and a long-tailed pose rearing up its jaws wide open. Most of the animals are badly moth-eaten. A few frames-mounted insects and beetles also hang on the walls. A pair of brackets hold a ornate rifle over the window, in front of which is a handsome desk with surface tessellated bone fragments. A glass-fronted display cabinet holds the claws, teeth, and stingers of several presumably dangerous animals, all carefully labeled. There is a closed door on the eastern wall that bears a single handprint smeared in and dried blood.
There's a door with an imprint?
I can definitely tell that this adventure was written by someone who does not speak English as a first language. They thought the best way to describe a desk was that it was handsome. I'm trying to imagine. I'm trying to imagine a fuckable desk right now. It's not computing in my head.
It is truly the most fuckable nuts.
So you said that there was a bloody handprint?
Yeah, I just posted the text if anybody missed it.
So I'm gonna go over there to that handprint.
Yeah, me as well. That is incredibly. Also, what's the word for it?
I mean, that desk at
that's-
least has a plus 30 to charm, guys.
Listen, that is the most proof thing I ever seen since you come here. What do you think, Grog?
Okay, so there's a handprint that's smeared with dried blood.
Oh,
You said there was, yes.
Don't look
Yeah.
at
So Marcus, I'm eating a lot of things.
no,
I'm eating a lot of
the
things.
collection.
I'm eating a lot of things.
Please don't hit the. Please don't leak the blood
So
off a
I'm
door.
asking you a question.
Yes.
Is there an aroma to this blood that smells familiar to Grug the Gourmand?
oh,
Let me see. There's a few tests that you could do. It says here a routine scholastic lore beast, but there's no such skill. So, tell you what. Let me take a look at your sheet if you have any survival skills.
And survival.
So I'll give you a survival skill with a plus 10.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Grug the retard wins again. What does this smell like?
Alright, there's a little bit of information that you got to hear. By some... Don't know how your character would have learned this, but you know that in hunting circle, the Hecate dynasty, in particular Warkas, built a impressive collection of trophies. And as you're observing these like stuffed animals and whatever, they are native to Parbispian, the planet that you guys are currently on, including the large-scaled creature, which is actually a docile herbivore from the planet's desert equatorial region. The stingers and claws were collected from the dealers from across the sector. You look at the hunting rifle, and you can see that it is valuable and a sought-after weapon, made in a exclusive shop, you would think, on Deskristin that no longer exists. And you note, well, it reads there, it belonged to Warkas Hecate, which was a mutant that's currently locked in the sanatorium wing.
Interesting.
Oh, good. I just noticed we have a sanatorium here.
So, with that information, I look to the party. So this blood right here is from one of the native beasts that happen to inhabit this here planet. They're pretty dangerous, and they make fantastic stew. And this here rifle, which is not a proper rifle, because look at it, it's made for someone with puny hands. It belongs to a mutant that happens to be inside of this here cathedral in the sanatorium.
Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's right. I read a book
Space
once.
Marine with brain damage instead of a Ogden.
Yeah, that's right. I read a book once. I forgot how to read after that, but I did read it. Okay, I lied. McComasaw read it to me. McComasaw read it to me after he hit me over the head with it. But it's the same thing.
Good job remembering it then.
Other than that, yeah, I believe somebody. The door is closed. I believe you did mention that you approach it, right?
Yes.
All right.
I basically write down that I basically pull out my data slate and start writing down everything that Grog said. So to basically anything that, though it might not be important, is still something happened here.
Maybe we should ask them about that Git Vocus Hecate.
The door to the gallery has a bloody handprint. When the players approach it, it locks itself with a loud click.
The door?
Yeah, the door.
One with the handprint.
I kick the door.
Mate.
Well, I believe he already said it.
In my defense, it's someone's bleeding. That means that they need to get to the medic. And clearly, that person has been locked inside that door, and they are bleeding, and they need medical supervision.
But you said yourself that's not a human blood. That's animal blood.
Well, then that means that one of them dangerous stew chickens is in there, and I gotta go wrangle it up for supper. So I kick the door down.
Can't argue the stew chicken. Is this door 9?
Stew chick.
Alright, give me a strength, I suppose, or athletics.
Any bonuses?
No.
I kick the door down with gusto.
You kick it open. Alright, let's see me. What do I have to read here? Okay, here we go. The carpet and wood paneling of this room have mostly been spared from the damp and that has cleaned much of the rest of the house. On the walls hang dozens of portraits, each one would be moodily lit by now, ruined servers gold, so the painted faces seem to loom out of their dark backgrounds. Jesus, that was poorly written. The frames are ornately gilded, and the paintings themselves are heroic style that has each subject posing regally in their finest clothes.
I'm listening to this music in the background.
None of the paintings are intact, but remnants still shows one of its subjects. The center of the room is dominated by a large circular weaving couch. In front of one of the visible portraits sits a corpse of a matronly woman. Matronly.
Okay.
What's the text?
Her skin
Yeah,
her skin long eaten away by the ravages of time. Her large, powerful wig and ball gown smeared with dried bloody handprints. Her dress matches as the woman in the portrait. Atop of a small platform at the center of the viewing seat is a glass-covered stone platform. One pane of glass has shattered open, but the stand for a large object remains. A small adamantium plate reads, Senator Warrant of Trade. Jesus, that was a large description.
Yeah. Well, they really need to clean this place up.
The Hecate dynasty had one of the best Barbistin artists. And you can see that these paintings were rich and important as possible. And yeah, looks like they are little beyond repair. They're just that damp and just time has just eaten away the paintings.
What? They were heretic paintings? Or I thought
it reads there. It's just like paintings of the family and
heroic style.
Yeah, heroic.
I thought it's heretic.
No, heroic.
Okay, cool. Never mind. No need to burn the room.
Alright.
No cognito hazards.
So we have a corpse that has been long eaten away. Can I do a medical check to see how long has she been dead?
In fact, there is a plus 20 Medicaid test.
I'm gonna use a medikit also
on this body here.
Alright, I'm going to use my medikit also to grant myself another plus 10 to that, so I have a total plus 30. So I have a high probability of success. Yeah! I rolled a fucking 2, okay.
Your test shows that the blood on the corpse's dress and wig is her own, left when she attempted to adjust her clothing while her hand was dampened by her own fluid. Even the cursory inspection of the body reveals the part of a cock key gripped in her lifeless fingers. From the look of the corpse's clothing, this could be Nikete Hecate's body. The pedestal at the center of the couch once held the rogue trader warrant for the Senator family. This is the first clue that not everything seems that they might be.
What is in her hand?
A key?
A cog key.
What is a cog key? What is...
It's a cog. That's a key.
So it's a cog
Very
shape.
informative.
Yeah.
For someone who has no idea what a cog key is, there is an instrument that is a cog key.
So it basically he's saying that there's a cog shaped key. Like it's a key that's shaped in the
Form
shape
of a cog. It's mostly for like mechanical doors and that kind of thing.
Alright.
It's a tech priest thing. They just usually.
And unfortunately, our tech priest is afflicted with NPC-itis,
Yeah.
malicious ailment.
Yes.
Said
Yeah,
they'll be
he's-
late at least, but gonna do a cursory check of the room for anything more than just what's been mentioned. Like maybe something with the shattered glass. I think there was mentioned.
Yeah,
Hang
that
on.
would be awareness, I believe. Or
Awareness? Okay.
search.
I don't think we have search for
No,
this one.
awareness. Or
Okay.
scrutiny, I suppose, if you have it, but...
Well, I have both. Never mind, I see nothing.
Nah.
I see nothing. I feel everything.
Remember, we
Alright.
have fate points.
Yeah, you do have 8 points.
Oh, and they work the same.
Yeah, the same.
Alright, I might as well use one.
Nope.
We also have auspexes that grant a plus 30 to perception tests.
Yep,
Or
I have that.
awareness tests.
I technically have that as an item with me.
Is that like an infinite use item, or is it just...
I was mostly looking at the cog key. I guess I'll grab it. But this is with the medical. Did I manage to find out how long has she been dead, or is it not
It's been a
present as-
long while. Like, even in
Yeah.
the description, it says that it's been such a long time that, it would be hard to tell.
All right.
Like, there's
Uh,
not exactly a time frame, but I would imagine it's a long ass time.
Like years?
A
Probably.
smaller the
Hmm.
one pane of the glass has been shattered open, but the stand of a large open object remains. A large object remains. A small electrum plate with the Xanathar Warrant of Trade. Do I know what that is?
That would be some kind of a roll.
Want me to roll? Let's see. If it's a warrant, so maybe my Adeptus Administratum knowledge knows something about it. I'm from Administratum. Maybe I know at least. This document sheet is something that I should be quite knowledgeable about.
Yeah, I mean, you could roll.
Alright, let's try if I know anything about Xanathar Warrant of Trade. No.
Nope.
Again, you can that fate point if you want.
Fine. I have 3 of them. Accept.
Okay, now to find where does it say about that. I hate sometimes when in this like pre-built like mentions one thing and then you just need to go and fucking find it because it can't just say go to this page, you dumbass.
If players ask about the severed hand, go to page 8.7.
I know, it really should say, so I don't need to scroll through like 100 fucking pages just to find this one name.
I asked about the Zaratov. Well, good fucking luck, Baru. Hope you like scrolling the pages.
Alright, there it's mentioned, but it doesn't say much about him.
Christ.
I mean, the only other thing is like, yeah, he's a rogue trader. No shit.
So I guess
Yeah, I
it's
was
like
gonna say,
his
a certificate of
permit
trade is a
to-
rogue trader.
yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like, yes, what's the word? It's permission
License.
to trade around? I'm not sure
Yeah.
what warrant means. I know it's something, it's kind of like a...
I think that's just the title.
Warrant?
So like a rogue trader license.
Yeah.
What was the exact wording?
A
Rogue trader warrant for the rogue trader.
Oh!
The context doesn't make sense.
Oh, if any of you read that like backstory that I posted all the way back in the like beginning of the campaign, even before we started, this senator person is mentioned quite several times.
Oh wait, yeah. I vaguely remember. He's the one who had the. He was trying to decrypt something.
Yeah, he's like, yeah,
Based on what I'm seeing here, it seems like a warrant in Warhammer just means that they have they follow the warrant of trade.
but yeah, you kind of know that the senator family has been dealing with the Black Shells quite several years.
Stronger.
And have been dealing with the issues over here quite long time and trying to build like this entire place, this Black Sepulchre. And it seems like you remember that the Senator Warrant of Trade was quite an important person.
Already.
Yeah, that's all I got at the moment.
How important are they?
Pretty important. I mean, might have led quite several militia troops over here at one point, and that kind of thing.
Alright, next I would like to check around for any trucks left behind from whoever was the perpetrator of this. What happened to her? By the way, does it describe what her wounds were like?
No, not really.
Okay, so I'm just going to look around the room to see if there's like, any trace left, any other trace.
Alright. Fair enough.
Alright.
Obviously, someone else was in this room because the door locked.
I pull out my scanner, plus 30 to awareness, and
Outside block.
You look the body up and down, but just from the time of ravages of time, it's just impossible to tell anything. But you, like, as you're like searching, it comes to your mind. You look at that desk over in the other room, and you see a
cockshaped keyhole?
no. It says it's right here that there's a disk surface folds up. That you can tell that there's something like maybe hidden there.
Oh, I need a compartment. I could just. Can I try and remove data? What's the word? Not remove. Show up, I guess. Uncover data compartment.
Yeah, you walk up to the desk. The desk surface folds up, revealing a compartment containing a hip flask half full of well-preserved spiced alcohol, a stub revolver with 2 reloads, and a folded leather sealed with wax. The letter is signed by Vorkas Hecate, and it is so damaged that it is hard to read.
I will still attempt to read. Still.
Alright, anybody attempting to read this test would require a plus 30 literacy test. But I believe literacy was one of those skills that is not in this system.
It's not.
No.
So I would ask either a plus 30 scrutiny or...
I mean, maybe is it possible that we just know the language and can read?
You know what? Yeah, if you have like, let's say High Gothic.
I was gonna say it sounds like this might just be literally just reading.
Yeah, if anybody has High Gothic, I would also accept plus 30 High Gothic test or any like.
I can read High Gothic.
Yeah, all of us can read High Gothic, I think.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, there
Low
you go.
Gothic is the common tongue. High Gothic
Oh.
is their god-awful
Oh.
attempt at Latin.
Alright, I have High Gothic then.
I don't know. I think I have low Gothic.
Oak only knows the lowest of low Gothic.
I have none of the above.
How do you,
Grog having
how do you
done his-
speak?
Now,
Yeah,
Grog
you
having
should
done
have at
his-
least one of the languages, my dude.
Okay, so
Where do
Chill.
I...
What is
Yeah.
Galen? What is your character?
Fuck.
He's an outcast desperado.
Okay,
class
so
level
cowboy.
fucking game.
Would you say we add a plus 30 to this?
Yeah, plus 30.
I attempt to reroll that with that point.
I mean,
I attempt to reroll that with the high luck point, and let's see if I do better. Yeah. Okay, Jesus, why was the sword?
alright. The letter warns the authorities in Kemervor's Altis of Koran's suspicious behavior. That Vorkas apparently went mad and was consigned into the Sanitarium wing. And now you know that you're there, that he was there. I was not supposed to tell you that beforehand.
Okay, so Vorkas went mad and was consigned to the Sanitarium wing. So underneath there was bottles of alcohol and a revolver with 2 reloads.
Yes.
Like when you say 2 reloads, you mean 2 clips or
2
2
clips.
bullets?
2
Okay.
full clips of ammunition for the stub revolver.
So I was starting to think if it was
Like
2 bullets, I was
speedball?
starting to think it was a killing suicide scenario.
Oh, I'm going
right.
to the sanatorium.
I write down everything that has been found. My cervical skull is always orbiting around me, recording everything that's been said out loud. And I guess we should go to the sanatorium wing then. Oh, yeah, good job, Grog. I'm not sure how the fuck you managed to stumble yourself on this.
Yeah.
It's like,
How do you manage the dumbest fucking lack of just stumbling into a shiny place and finding everything?
I'll have you know that I come from a good amount of Ogren pedigree.
With the whole just rant?
Yes. I was going to get a bonehead implant, but they says that I was pretty smart enough, so I didn't need to get one.
Makes sense.
You know how smart I am? I can count to 2 on my hands. Holds up one hand, he
I
says,
would love
"One,"
to see that.
and he holds up the other hand, 2.
Alright.
Genius.
alright, which is sanitarium wing over here. 14.
Sanitarium?
Alright,
14.
not sure
So
if
which-
anything else is supposed to happen before you get there. Looks like no. I
have a
mean, other
question.
than play at
Why does it
recurrent events.
Why does it skip numbers on the list? Are they
Oh, there's an 11.
features, or is it just stupid? Yeah,
There's an
it's
11.
4.
Yeah, it's
11,
kind of
4.
dumb. I mean, unless you wanna stop buying
There's
the
no
name.
4. There's no 4, there's no 11, there's no 13. What is wrong with this place?
Like I said, I think this was written by someone who does not speak English as their first language.
Yeah.
Do they not count
I mean,
either?
that's
Counting. I was gonna say that's.
And they were just fucking phoning it in at this point.
I mean, that's
Like
the
this-
funny thing. Go even outside and investigate the outside.
Maybe that's where the other fucking numbers are.
I go sniff a tree.
Anyhow, I'm going to the sanatorium.
Alright,
we're
but
good,
yeah, it
We're all
sounds
going to
like
the
the party wants to go into the sanitarium at this
Once again.
moment.
Probably gonna become to the facto
I'm getting.
leader of the party.
I'm still a little bit lost. I'm not gonna lie. On what's the end goal here?
Finding
And,
proof of heretic stuff.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
about
So
investigating.
this place is also accused of being a heretic.
No.
Oh.
It's just we're looking for the
You're looking clues that had
What was-
been linked to heresy.
Wait,
I'm
this,
say-
we're the Inquisition. We don't need proof. Let's just exterminatus this place.
No, I'm saying like, is this based on what they're saying? It sounds like this place isn't the place with the heretics. So what
this
are
is
we?
meant to be like a holy church.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is a
this is a holy
church.
church.
So this is a church, right? But on the data slate that we found when we had gotten that demon prince hand,
Yeah.
it mentions this place, which
I
means that
see.
for some reason somebody was trafficking this hand.
So shouldn't we actually
Ruder.
be more so investigating the people than the rooms?
We're trying to, I guess, figure out all alleys of what's going on, because it's possible that none of the people here actually know what's going on.
Hmm.
It could be something that's entirely going on under their noses. I mean, Inquisition might have a little faith in clergymen not actually being corrupt, but you never know. But I'm thinking we might find some information from the mutant himself, because he's apparently locked in that sanatorium.
And
Yeah,
went
I see.
mad, apparently. By the way, do we know the Vorkas from beforehand? I'm trying to see if I can find the name around, but
You might have heard it, but you might want to hold off on that till later. But
Okay.
you get into the sanitarium wing door. You can see that it is heavily reinforced, but time and decay have eroded the hinges that keep it in its place. You guys could attempt to break it down, or just maybe pull the little hinges there, or even heck, lockpick this door if you want.
Well,
Can
do
I
any
just-
of you happen to have security?
Ooh.
'Cause if not,
No.
I'm kicking the door down.
Anybody attempting to?
I was gonna say I just pull the hinges out with magic or psychic power.
Funny thing, it says that anybody attempting to break down the door is a +20 strength test, or you could attempt to pull the iron board, but that will take an hour.
Pull the what?
If you're pulling the hinges out of it.
Oh, I was just gonna use psychic power to do it, but
Yeah, apparently that just takes an hour.
Or wait for Grug to.
I just help
Alright.
Greg to pull open the door.
We use
Hey,
Grug.
someone's using the help action. Hooray!
I'm not sure if the help action works.
I'm going to re-roll that with a fate point. 'Cause why not?
I love that you guys are
Rogue
just
attack.
going, kicking around, kicking indoors in this holy fucking temple.
That's what the Inquisition's supposed to do.
What are they gonna do? Stop me? I have a ripper gun.
That is
Alright.
actually very fair.
You kick in the door. Beyond the reinforced lies a corridor with lined cells. This was likely a dark, filthy, misgotten place even before decay affecting the rest of the cathedral took hold. Pools of foul water lie fed constant dripping from the ceiling, and streaks of rust run down the steel doors. A thin gold breeze whispers through the corridor, and one of the cell doors bangs against the frame. Korath! Comes a reedy voice, barely more than a whisper. Korath! Is that you? Have you come for me? One of the cell doors bangs open, and from a decaying figure crawls out. Is it a woman? Her eyes hollow, pitch, and her fingers long silvery claws. Hatred washes down across her long dead face. As the entity sees you, you are not the Hecate, she hisses. Her mouth descends to the hideous dimensions and she screams. In response, more figures emerges from the cells, angry mutations intended of stripping the souls from the intruders.
Shit.
Psychic blast.
This is a very non-secure sanatorium.
God,
Yeah.
good shit.
I happen to have forbidden lore mutants. Can I tell what type of mutants these are? I succeeded.
Let me just find the enemies on the
Very
page.
shitty.
Just throw on the character sheet.
Very shitty security.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Rogue is the only security this place needs. I'm gonna crump 'em. Damn snivelers.
I'm a little unsure. Hold on. I need to find what monsters these are. Oh, here we go. I found it. It's the one monster that I didn't prepare. So we're gonna do this old school.
Alright. Do I not...
Let me just find really quickly a mutant picture here.
Do they look like they have armor on?
No.
Cool, I pull out my new sniper rifle then.
Oh god.
You look
Is it
at
a
them.
hot shot lads, or?
You look at the corpses. They appear as rotting, decaying figures, glistening muscles showing through their ragged, pale skin. And they move in a inhuman crawl as they scrabble towards you guys. They are screeching and howling, uttering random snippets of speech drawn from their shattered memories. That's really the only description that they have.
These Nurgle boys?
No, it just sounds like that. They're just like long lost, like dead humans.
So
I
they're
don't-
Nurgle boys. That's like zombies.
I'm trigger happy and I shoot them.
Alright, there we go.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I shoot them. I shoot the goddamn face away.
Since we had little complaints last time about the battleground there.
Wait, what was wrong with the battlefield last time? I mean, you could also just reduce on the settings the distance. Because this is literally I think this is the exact same.
Give me a second, I'm not done. You can guys post your talk. Alright. Now, well, there we go. I love how the description on this creature says Beauty Queen.
Like, what?
Yeah, the token's name is quote unquote Beauty Queen.
Be the queen.
Well, jury's out on that one.
You are very metallic right. You're very robotic right now to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's
We're
just
gonna
because he
need
has
you to
bad.
make me
He has
large
shitty,
again.
where he has shitty internet.
Yeah, I remember that he's like in.
It's not. There's no point in leaving and coming back. Like you've been like that the whole day.
You know, it got kind of bad at the moment because I couldn't understand nothing of what he said for like several seconds.
I was just singing Dancing Queen. Sorry.
Alright, it doesn't
it
say
still
how
good?
many there are in there. So I'm just gonna post one for each of you. Plus one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that's 6 of them and that's 5 of you. This should be an interesting.
You make me hulking.
Ah, sure, yeah.
Is my mo?
And we still need the proper grid measurements.
Yes, I shall.
I got maximum initiative.
Let's go, Grok. Let's see what I can do
Roll
myself.
initiative.
Yep, roll initiative.
Almost.
Where is it on this page?
It's underneath the
Custom
influence.
or
Right underneath influence.
What custom?
Just normal custom.
custom
or
or there's the agility right next to.
Lots of us got max.
Holy sh! Is that broken or?
Well, we rolled 1d10.
We
Wait,
truly
so
are the
what?
dancing queens.
Wait, how do you all have more agility than me? I don't get it.
Young,
I have a plus
sweet,
4.
lovely 87.
My agility is 40.
My
Agility is 42.
My
agility is
agility's
39.
29. How did I get that?
Well,
Imagine
that's what I mean. I made it to the. I think it's like the other game. Like when you reach 40, that's when it's like by tens. That you get.
No, I mean,
How did I get a 14? It should only be a 12 max.
So yeah, I get a +4.
What did I do?
So I don't get what you're confused about. You get a +3 because you're.
no, you understand why you got plus. You have 40. I don't. Sorry to wonder. What do you have as an agility, Galen?
My agility is 40. 42, sorry.
Oh, okay, then never mind then.
Why was that to GM? And how did I get a 14?
What I don't know is what does Grug have as agility? 'Cause when you.
I mean, you did roll a 10.
Okay, never mind,
I got
you're
a
right.
33 in agility.
And
Oh,
if
okay,
you
you
have
just-
14 your agility, yeah, that would be a 14.
I got a sad 11.
Yeah, can you not click just the agility button?
I can, but for
No,
some
not
reason,
you. Not you. I'm asking.
You only have to
Austin.
put.
I rolled the agility initiative and it gave me a 14. It's only a D10 plus 2. I don't even know how that's possible.
Oh, there's 2 of them for each acolyte. Alright, I finally found it.
Uh-oh.
So
You
there's...
can, if
10 of them.
it's like not working correctly for you, you can just go into custom and type in the value, which is just 1d10 plus.
Seven,
Yeah, I'm just
whatever
gonna,
your
I'm just
ability
gonna
is.
put in a
9.
D10
Well,
because
whatever you
my
rolled on
initiative's
the.
12.
I mean, whatever. I mean, you could also just edit your initiative. Whatever.
Yeah,
you
I
got,
just did. It should be a 12.
Yeah.
It's being weird. No more dancing queen here.
Okay, give me a second, since I just found that there was supposed to be 2 for each one of the players.
We are gonna get.
I don't know, these guys aren't that hard.
Okay.
If you say so.
If you say so.
Okay, my Roll20 is a little buggy at the moment.
I was looking at more psychic powers because I think I still have like 300 XP, but I couldn't open up the page. I was gonna get psychic lightning.
I've decided that I'm gonna make my character just all parry.
Parry?
I'm looking at it like
Dodge
this.
build.
You might actually,
I literally today I have the step aside. I spent like 600 XP to get it, so it gives me
Jesus
2
Christ.
parries. It gives me 2 parries, And then today, I advance my parry to the intermediate skill, so I get a plus
boy.
5.
So what is your parry now?
What's the second skill is a plus 5, right? When you have 2 checks?
No, plus
Is it plus 10?
10. Plus 10.
Okay, so right now my parry is a 50, so I have a 50-50 shot of parrying.
Oh my god. I have a question. Do you use a melee weapon, or do you have like a bolter?
I mainly use a melee weapon. I
Okay.
use the only weapons I'm allowed to use, as we learned last time, as per my what I have as a proficiency and such. I can only use chain weapons and flamer weapons.
What?
You've got a hand
Sister, you should have a
flamer.
bolter.
They start off with a hand flamer and a chain sword.
Alright.
Yeah, those are the only 2 I can use.
Let's get this
I gotta get you a power
started.
sword or something.
Looks like Flare is first.
But you can definitely get in the melee with these people.
Can I? What's the movement? It's
Yeah, you got charge.
okay. Yeah, last time it was what?
Oh, you can even just-
I remember last time it was 3 per square. Last time.
Yeah, it was 3
You can
meters
only-
per square.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's the only reason I was able to actually get close.
I
to
don't
the
even know how
enemy
the enemies managed to get to us. Like, that means their movement was actually ridiculous.
It really was.
Yeah, I mean the reason why I was able to get so close to people is because I'm big.
Now,
I didn't get close to them. They came to you.
before you get to act as a group, this creature has a fear rating of 1.
Oh no.
So I would
What does
ask
that
you
mean?
to roll me a willpower roll.
Everyone
no.
or Selena?
Yes, everyone would need to roll it. I believe with a fear 1, that's a
Boy.
+0, correct, Chris?
Yeah, it's a +0.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So what is
Yeah, that's
what
a
is
fate
this?
point here.
What is
Yeah,
this fear
definitely.
thing?
So, fear, if you succeed, you can do
Ooh.
your normal stuff, but if you
Okay.
fail, you need to roll on the fear table.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's see if I can't.
What are
pull
these
that.
guys? Are these what? By the way, what's a mundane horror?
That's like a...
Dead
you-
bodies,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Alrighty
Yeah.
then. So let's see here. Let me check the fear rating fear table. Alrighty then. For those of you who fail,
Mm-hmm.
you have to roll a D100 with, I think it was a bonus.
So, yeah, if you fail, you need to roll a D100 plus your degrees of fail.
So +2 for me.
+7 for now never mind, you rerolled that down. So
So, do I need to roll willpower because we see corpses?
it's not +2. It's,
No, you're
No,
rolling
it's gonna be
willpower
like-
because you
Every-
see this group of
So
mutants.
+20.
yeah, it's a +20. So let's see, you got
That's
a
a 64.
64. 64 is the character is frozen in terror. He may take no action until he snaps out of it. After snapping out of it, the character makes all tests with a -10 penalty for the rest of the encounter.
Oh, good.
This one right here. Who else failed? Or did anyone else fail?
Most of the part... Well, like half of the party failed.
I succeeded.
So let's see.
Looks
You
like
got a
Sarella failed,
56.
Galen failed.
What? I passed.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, you passed. Galen failed.
I-
Erwin failed.
I
but
think everyone did
rerolled.
fail.
I
Actually,
fate
I don't.
pointed it. Yeah.
Alright. For
For-
Cornelius, reeling with shock, the character backs away from the source of the fear. The character cannot willingly approach the object of his fear, but may otherwise act normally with a -10 penalty on all tests until the end of the encounter.
Ah, thank God. I have a snap arrived.
Alright.
Thank God I
Yeah.
have separate.
So yeah,
I know,
everybody
I begins.
else.
Go get him, priest!
Alright, yeah. Sorry for the interruption, but I just noticed that. But yeah, go ahead. Chad or Sarella.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was happening.
No, we were doing the willpower thing.
It's a real flamming river.
So I need to... How do... Charge, it's called?
Yeah, you could charge if you want.
No, like what? I don't know what anything is.
It's the same thing as fantasy, I think.
I've never charged in that game.
Okay, so your agility is 40, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
You
what?
can look under movements.
So you can charge 12 squares.
That says 9.
You have charges your agility bonus times 3.
Oh, okay. My bad. I miscalculated.
You can charge a total of 12 squares to a target.
Ow.
You get a plus 10 to your weapon skill test to hit them.
You can only make one attack though, I think.
Yeah.
So I only have one attack.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
Perfect. You should be doing that a lot.
All right. So if I charge, wait, do I lose my reaction if I charge or no?
No.
Okay.
You just charge, so you get a plus 10 to hit,
All right,
and
so
if you...
I'll charge and try and hit.
Yeah.
With my chain weapon.
Yep.
I haven't done any combat in this. How do I attack?
Do you have in your gear page? Do you have your weapon started out?
Okay.
Yes.
For your melee weapon, just click hit.
Hit.
Okay.
Obviously, no aim because you're charging.
Okay.
Click the charge on attack type.
Okay.
And if you have any other additional modifiers, which I don't think you do, just click submit.
And fail.
There we
Do
go.
you want to make with it, or do you want to just leave it as?
I mean, what is it? How do I know how many fate points I have or whatever?
You rolled for them at the start of the game.
No, I know. I'm just wondering where is that? Like
Player sheet. It's next to initiative.
Fate points right next to initiative. You have
okay,
4.
so then yes, I will use one. And re-roll. There we go.
That's a hit. These things cannot dodge. Or, well, they can attempt, but fuck it, no. So, 11 damage, you say, with a penetration of 1.
You got tearing, so you can actually roll that damage again and take the higher of the two.
Yeah.
1 extra damage die. Alright.
And no, you just...
Where's my
roll.
damage die? D10?
yeah,
it's a D10.
You know what, yeah, roll the d10.
So 9 plus...
extra.
I rolled a 7 at first, so this is higher.
Yeah, so...
Yes.
So 7, so that means plus 2.
So 13.
Mm-hmm.
13 damage minus their toughness.
Yeah, with 1 penetration.
So 11 damage, so you just come in and sweep this thing.
Sweet. That's literally all I can do. I don't have anything.
Yeah,
I don't have anything else.
that's pretty
I
good.
moved, I did everything.
You murdered one of them. Good job.
Yeah. Less enemies, the better. Alright, looks like Galen is first if he's still here.
Yep, still here. I'm just going to try and snap out of it, which I think is a willpower minus 10.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
No, looks like you're still shocked. Was it that you can still act, or...
No, he
nope.
is completely and utterly unable to act.
Alright. In that case, Grog.
The fear condition is...
Alrighty then, let's see here. That thing is approximately 3 squares away from me. That makes it in point blank range.
Yes, it would.
So it's about to get crunked. I'm going
Better get
to
groggy
full
in here.
auto it, with the hope that I'm going to hit the motherfucker behind it as well. Aim. Full auto. Get that additional bonus. Alrighty then, let's see what happens. I
Is it-
rolled a
oh, no.
91. I'm going to use my last fate point on that one because there's no goddamn way that I'm choosing this at this point.
Missed that badly.
Fuck no. There we go.
There we go.
That's 5 hits.
Oh my god.
Alrighty then. Allow me to roll the damage, and mind you, this is going to look ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's a +8 to damage. How can it be? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, especially because it's a
1, 2,
shotgun.
3, 4,
Oh.
5.
Ulrich's Fury.
I think they're dead.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, roll me another to hit.
Alright.
I wanna see if you hit the guy behind.
Same modifiers, point blank. Full auto. And... Yeah!
I was just gonna comment that
Just-
technically the other one wouldn't be in point blank anymore, but I don't think that matters at all.
I
Fuck
think
now.
it's just like a miss now.
So, I think they're dead.
Optimal
So,
structure.
for those of you with sensitive ears, your eardrums are basically blown out by the fucking thunderous sound of the Ripper gun spraying through that cell, turning whatever was in front of me into fucking mist. And you can hear the thunderous laughter of Grug. He has now gotten very excited by the noise of his Ripper gun.
These
Jesus
poor
Christ.
fucking starting monsters don't stand a chance.
Is Grug like natural to the game, or is he like homebrew? Is this just something that you can do?
This is something you can do.
Yes,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
definitely you could even technically do this with a normal shotgun. It just deals a little less damage.
I mean,
I
you
could
gotta
get a-
remember. I mean, it seems really powerful, but you gotta remember he still has ammo. He still has to reload. He still has other things that happen.
That's fair.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
this gun
Um,
has a magazine size of 48? Yeah, 48. So that was 6 shots
Finish.
so far.
And that was like half of the
Retract your
fucking
previous
battlefield.
statement.
And why'd you get the +30?
Point blank?
So, point blank
Oh.
from the from the range, I have a red dot sight and the revised rules for point blank shots with a scatter quality weapon is that I get an extra +10. Go figure.
Well, that's a Grug moment.
Well,
There's
yeah.
a Grug moment.
Now it's the
I'll do that.
Psyker. Let's see what the Psyker can do.
Alright, I'm gonna cast a Stale on this guy. I don't think it travels behind him. 'Cause I'm not
I
Grug.
can't wait till I get an auto cannon.
You're cutting up a little, but yeah.
Push.
We literally can't hear you.
Yeah.
I assume that you're either attempting your psychic powers or shooting.
Yes, I want to cast a Sail.
Alright, a
Same.
sail.
I like to believe that this
Can I
is
push it
how
at all?
our,
You could push, but keep in mind, the player base might come to hate you.
Oh boy, I might have to deal with a problem later. Alrighty then.
What is that problem?
Okay, so if you push, you guarantee psychic phenomenon happening. But obviously, you're raising your psychic focus. Is that something you really want to do? I'm just asking. It's very
Okay,
important.
I'm just. I was basically just asking how it works.
Okay, so
since
how does pushing work?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does it do, like, as a benefit?
Okay, so as a benefit, it temporarily raises your psychic focus. So, like, what's
psi
your
score?
Yeah, your size
Psi
score.
rating?
So, say it's 2. You can push it to whatever number you want to, mind you. You could push it to fucking 7 right now. If that's what you really wanted to do.
Oh.
It's just that you would guarantee a psychic phenomenon, and it's with a plus 10 for every psi rating you go above your current. So say it's 2, you go to 3, psychic phenomenon with a plus 10, and so on and so forth. So,
okay, I'll keep that on my back pocket for now. I'm just gonna cast Normal Assail.
remember, you get a plus 10 for your psi focus.
Alright, psi use, it's psi use 2, modifiers 10, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. I rolled a 15.
Looks like it's a success.
And then I'm gonna roll damage.
Not even a fun
So it's just...
Yeah?
D10 plus 2.
Yep.
Alright, it's... and my penetration is... What is
Looks like 2.
penetration? Yep. Okay. And that should be 2 higher because I didn't add the 2 for some reason. So that should be 7 with 2 penetration.
7, and I assume that you're this one, that closest one? Which one are you targeting?
What else did Assail do?
It's just that.
Also, just something back a little bit. I think if... Let me read it.
It's
Or let me
Eldritch
put
fucking
info.
Blast.
If the Psyker scores at least 3 degrees of success on the focus power test for this attack, the target is also thrown 1d5 meters away and knocked prone. I think I rolled a lot of
Yeah,
I
think that's more than 3.
I'm gonna roll the d5.
So it is knocked 3 meters back into the gates that it came from.
Did it just slam into that other enemy behind it?
Absolutely. It should
You know
definitely be damaged.
that's a good point. I'll roll agility to see if it's got in there. Yeah, it is. It is also tumbled a square back.
Woohoo!
So
And for the flavor of this, I grabbed the meat chunks of the dead enemy and basically hurl it at it. Just with telekinesis. Like, the shotgun pellets and meat chunks go flying at this thing.
Finally, one of the creatures survived the first attack.
I'm not that strong at the moment.
I was gonna make this be known to you. If you push, I'm not going to be mad unless you summon a Bloodlust. Then I'm going to be very mad.
What's the worst result I can theoretically get on Psychic
TPK?
Phenomenon, not Perils of the War?
The worst result
By what
that
means?
you can get is you summon, is you get possessed by a demon host. Like, you become a demon host. That is the worst.
Faction.
And then what about Perils of the War?
That is
even
Perils.
worse?
That is Perils of the War. The worst result you get on War Phenomenon is that you go into Perils of the War. Because it's like 66 and above, you go into Perils of the War.
That's not that bad. I can subtract like 20 or something from it.
Alright.
I don't know.
The mutant comes...
The funniest thing to happen in Phenomenon of the Warp is that everyone loses gravity for a couple seconds.
The mutant comes up and charges at Grog.
I get to fight melee.
That's a mess. Alright, Cornelius.
Are you stronger in melee?
I'm as strong in melee.
Yeah, about as strong. We did.
Alright.
Is it because of the weapon, or like what?
Yeah,
what
I
makes
can
you?
use my weapon as a
I forgot you.
warhammer.
You usually get like really strong weapons, right? Because of your big size.
I have to. Like, literally, my character breaks any other weapons that aren't this gun, and there's very few weapons. I'm literally trying to get other weapons that I can use just to have some variety. I've been trying to get a heavy stubber and an autocannon.
No, he doesn't get as many attacks in melee as he does in ranged, so technically he is little worse, but yeah, he can hit still really hard.
With my Warhammer, I literally cannot roll a number below 3 on my D10.
But anyways, it is Cornelius.
I forgot I have a second half action. Shit, never mind.
Alright, I'm gonna set my long last to, I think it's called Overcharge when you use 2 bullets.
Alright.
And take an half an action, aim, and shoot at the guy in front of me.
The one in melee on...
The one that's right in front of me.
Alright, yeah, that is in point blank. Though, in
Alright.
melee. So
I still get a minus 20, right?
yeah, minus 20, but it is offset by the plus 30.
I mean, you're getting a bunch of bonuses to use the sniper. Oh,
Yeah, I also get a minus 10 because I'm still affected. Oh, by the way, do I need to roll, how's it called? Another willpower test to see if I free myself of the effect, or...
Oh, right, yeah, you were...
that effect lasts until the end of the combat.
Okay, so
Go away.
I cannot remove it, alright.
No. The only one who can technically remove their take no action is Chester.
Yeah.
But they'll still get a penalty to his test.
So, yeah, yeah.
So, they can have action aim, but because it is accurate, it basically counts as a full aim.
Yeah, it becomes a plus 20. Then you're
Point
shooting
blank.
into point blank, but then you're shocked by the fear. So I think that's the only benefit that you really get is the plus 20.
And a minus 30 because both minus 10 and...
Yeah, minus 10
minus-
from the fear and minus 20 from shooting in the melee.
Hey, Grob, try not to get shot in the back of the head.
There we go.
Oh.
Alright! Because
Yeah.
that's 2d10 more of damage, I believe.
Yes,
Because
that
of
is...
the-
Roll with your damage die, just type in 3d10 plus your whatever damage the last gun does, which I think it's a plus 3 or plus 4, isn't it?
Plus 4 because I put it to overcharge, is that the term?
Yeah.
When I
Yeah,
used the bullet. So, damage to the guy that tried to hit Grog.
Gone.
It's a good thing that you didn't shoot me with that, because felling removes my unnatural toughness from me.
I know, it says he's very efficient against mutants.
Yeah.
It's efficient against anything. The enemy will just run up to Sarella. That enemy is dead. This enemy... will charge. Let's charge at Cornelius. That's just in 12.
Well, this is going to be awkward, because you're now going to try and provoke an attack of opportunity later.
That's a hit on you, Cornelius. You can attempt to dodge. Or I
Yep,
suppose
I
you
got-
could try to parry with your long lass if you want.
Now I'm going to attempt to dodge. Do I get a minus 10 to dodge as well?
Yeah. It's
Yes,
all checks.
it's all to checks. That's a hit, unless
Okay.
you want a fate point.
No, I'm fine. How much is the damage?
Alright.
18 damage.
That is a whopping 4 rending damage.
Where? It doesn't matter, I have 9 in everything.
Yeah, I was just gonna comment that, dude, isn't that like your armor?
Like, no, my armor is 5, my con is 4, I have 9 of ignored damage. So the only one that can kill me is either Grug decides to, you know what, I kill Cornelius, because he definitely can, or I guess anyone with automatic gun.
Another enemy charges after you.
I don't have, I have, because my character is from Adeptus Administratum, so I count items as one commodity lower.
Hey, I hit you a second time. Do you have step aside?
No.
Alright, let me try to actually do you some damage. That is 10 damage to your 61. Let me bring up the hit table.
That's the body, I believe. Or
Yes,
it's
I believe
opposite,
that is either the body or that's one of the arms, I believe.
Because I don't remember if TC you need to invert from 61 to 16.
No, it is 61. I rolled a 16, so it's 61.
So it's a body.
Alright. So, alright, yeah, buddy. So 10 to your buddy. So, what, whopping 1?
Yeah, I have... damn you. I will need to stitch it up.
And the final enemy over here will run up to the Psyker.
I beg
What
you.
is that noise?
So
you guys are
I didn't
you guys are
mention it on
getting
my turn,
overwhelmed.
Alright.
I didn't mention it on my turn, but I tried to mention it on. Actually, wait, no, it didn't attack me yet. Oh,
No, it just
never mind.
had to run up to you. So, sorry, accidentally I skipped you, but you have an enemy right in front of you.
It's relaxing.
Alright. I'll do an all-out attack. What does that do again? Before I
Gives
say
you
that,
Gives you a
actually-
plus
30 to your attack roll, but you cannot dodge or parry.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Well, actually, it looks like you guys are taking the brunt of the attacks right now, so I think I actually will.
Mr. Big Man, help!
They all went for Cornelius for some reason.
It seems
No,
like you
that's
guys are gonna
Shoot through Cornelius, he's fine.
Not any damn. No one can do anything to me.
I'm just checking something.
It can hurt me. I promise you.
Hey, I did 1 damage, which is 1 more than I did last time.
So how much health does everyone have? I have 9. I don't think that's very good.
I have 14.
Oh yeah, they actually have a cone. They have a cone feature now, don't they?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Yeah. All right.
Flamer. That heavy flamer.
Yeah. All right. I can hit them without hitting anyone else from here, and I don't proc opportunity attack.
I mean, you clip on me a bit, I think.
Yeah, a little, because he is engaged in melee with 2 of them.
Okay, that works a bit better.
Yeah, I was gonna say I literally can avoid. I mean, like, yeah, this doesn't hit you.
Yeah, no,
The
because
light of the
before,
Emperor shines.
because before you put it like this, I was like, that would technically hit
Yeah,
me.
actually, I'll just do. Hit all 4 of them, right?
If you do that, I'm pushing my thing to a level 5 and using it on you, or a level 20.
Alright, no,
Your
I'll use
hand
my-
flamer is one-handed, correct?
Yeah, they're both one-handed. I can have them both. Oh, are you gonna add a -20 to the attack that doesn't have an attack roll?
Alright, fair enough.
I was gonna say there's no minus to this because there is no penalty.
Yeah, it was what I need to roll
The
agility.
wielder does not need to test ballistic skill. He simply fires the weapon. All creatures in the weapon's path, which is those 3, must make a challenging +0 agility check or be struck by the attack. And take the damage normally.
Alright, the first one, the second one, and the third one. 2 of them fail, but 1 of them succeeds. So roll me damage. On you know what? Just
They are
roll
always
me.
considered to hit targets in the body. And jam if the fire rolls a 9 on any of his damage dice.
Well, yeah, there you go. Roll me damage. See if you get a 9.
Okay. So that's a weird thing. So 2 you said?
Yeah, 2.
Well, wouldn't it just be 1 roll? Isn't it?
Yeah,
the
let's just do
same?
1 roll.
I was gonna say it's not like I'm doing
Do
more
a
damage.
little
for
bit
it.
more convenient for me.
Oh no, I guess it is. For adding. Oh, any of his damage dice. So yeah, I do have to roll multiple times.
Alright,
For the
fine.
purpose
Roll me
of-
another.
Well, because it could jam. So that's the thing. It is a thing. Can't roll
Alright.
wounds.
Fair enough. You damaged them
Okay.
some.
More importantly, they now have to make an agility check or catch on fire.
Yes, they do.
And
Is
that
that what flame? Is that the flame
Yeah.
trait?
Yep.
I didn't add it yet to my sheet. I
Another
should've.
agility check. Let's see. Yep, both of them are on fire.
I'll look up what that means.
They
So
take a
they're
D10
basically-
damage at the start of their turn.
ignoring armor, just going straight to toughness, and more importantly, These poor fucks have to roll a willpower check to do anything other than fucking desperately try and put the fire out.
Funny thing about that.
Oh wait, sorry, I gotta rephrase that. They, if they're on fire and they fail the willpower check, they won't do anything other than just scream that they're on fire.
Well, yeah, well, whatever. Grog,
Yes.
your turn.
believe
Well,
there's
I'm
a
just
bit-
skipping Galen because he had to go to sleep.
Well, he was mega stun locked anyhow.
Yeah.
Well, I believe there's a bitch in front of me.
Which one?
This motherfucker in front of me right here. So I'm about to give him the old what for.
Just try it all.
Let's see here. I'm getting a gang up because our good friend right there is dual wielding.
Just put it over top of its head and then just push it. Push the trigger down.
I hit him.
Yes, you do. I wish these
Yes,
guys
bro.
had that dodge.
Good job.
A mindless zombie. They don't get that.
So 10 damage.
They're not zombies yet.
Might as well be, honestly.
They're walking corpses for what the description told me, but
Alright. That would be your turn, correct? I'll take that as a yes.
I said yes.
Which brings us to Erwin.
Alrighty. So, how does Las Pistol work? Can I do full auto, and what does full auto entail?
Last pistol has semi-auto, which is
Shit.
similar to full auto, but not quite.
So how many shots would I get off into this thing?
Get off 2 shots.
You know, I'm just gonna use a sail again. As
Alright, fair
a
enough.
standard level against this nerd. And also I'm gonna use Telekine Shield first as a half action. And then
Alright.
I'm gonna
Test that first.
cast
Yep.
Sayus to modifier. I think it's a plus 20 because it's mundane. Let me look.
That, and remember you have Psyfocus, which gives you a plus 10 as well.
Oh, sick. Okay. So 30. Submit.
Alright, passes, so you have your
Wait a
telekinesis
minute.
shield.
Cool, cool. My shield is up, and I'm also just gonna straight up use a sail. So just on the one right to the right of me within melee range. So Sayus, I'm gonna push to use 2 modifiers. I don't think I get anything for this except it's actually it does a plus 10 because it is common, I think.
There you go.
And then damage. It is a
Been somewhat lucky with
1d10.
those so far.
1d10 plus 2, and then penetrate. Sorry. Again, a 7 damage with 2 penetration against this nerd
Alright.
right in front of me.
Okay. Not bad, but
Alright.
nothing too special.
Yep. I need to level up for more powers.
Or, I mean, you have a psi rating of 2, which is good to start with.
Yeah. I should be able to level up to a 3, or I can get to a lot of new powers. That's the
Alright.
true.
This
What do I
one
want?
will charge at you, Sorella, because why not? I can't really charge anybody else. So let's try to hit you. With a gang up, that would be a hit. Would you like to
Parry.
try and parry or dodge?
Parry.
Parry.
Alright.
Harry,
Parry.
Platypus.
It's only ever going to be parry.
Alright. Give me.
They're shooting you.
There we go.
Let's go. Fuck your damage.
Alright, Cornelius, you have 2 on fire mutants right next to you. What do you do?
I shoot at the guy that's trying to oppress Erwin.
Alright.
So, half action aim. So it will turn into a full aim action. point blank, at a standard, and I only have a -10 this time because I'm not shooting someone in melee, right?
Yeah, he did just only run up to him.
Alright, that's... I think Kakwek only goes up to 210.
Yeah, it's only 3d10 in
2d10,
total.
yeah. Yeah, plus 2d10. Alright, so... Oh, cool. I don't need to modify anything. Damage.
I don't even need to do the math. It's just so much fucking damage.
I mean, if you want, I could also use a fate point to increase the damage to more to 26.
I mean, you know that
want,
he's dead already, so what the fuck?
Why does this so OP?
Alright.
No, yes, sniper rifles are really good.
Sniper rifles are really good. There's a lot of really good ranged weapons.
Alright.
Melee, when it catches up, it gets fucking absurd.
Alright, the another
We can
mutant
force
next to
sword.
Sorella will try to all-out attack you, so that would be plus 40 with a gang up. That's a hit. Do you have lightning parry?
Step aside. Parry!
Parry!
Can make an
Parry.
additional dodge or parry attempts.
Alright, fair enough. Sounds good
Such a
to me.
genius.
I took it specifically for this reason. Parry!
There you go. You avoided some potential damage there.
I've avoided all damage.
Alright,
burning on
let's
fire.
see. The one on fire first takes 2 damage, but it is ignored by the toughness. Then he needs to make a willpower to... Nope, can't do shit. Funny enough, these mutants do not have Fearless for some reason. Alright, the one next to Krog. You know what? It's gonna try to one-on-one you, Krog.
Grugs.
And it's gonna all-out attack you and miss. And finally, the other one next to Cornelius will take 6 fire damage. But reduce some of it with his toughness. Then willpower not to scream. No, they are stun locked. Alright, Sorella.
Well, now that there's 2 in front of me, you guys can take out those guys in front of... Well, actually, you guys are ranged characters, right?
Most
are you guys
of
doing
them,
okay, even
yeah.
though they're
Yeah,
close range?
I'm
Are you guys
fine.
doing okay?
I'm gonna shoot the one you're fighting personally. I'm not going
okay.
to bother moving.
I mean, the only one that I tried to go after was Erwin, but that enemy died.
You know what? Now I'll. Do I have another? I forgot that ammo is something I do have to actually worry about.
You should have at least another shot in it.
No, I do. I get 2 shots, 2 clips. It's a matter of though. What's it called? Hey, what's it called? How much ammo do I have? How do I check? I don't know if I.
Usually, you have 2 magazines for each
Okay.
weapon that you have in reserve.
It's a flamer, so.
Oh, I forgot I just have a shotgun, but I can't use it. I just have one. You said I should have 2 magazines?
Yeah.
2 mags. Alright, I'll just go off of that. Alright, yeah. I'll try and take those guys out again.
Okay.
And Flavor
2
runs out of ammo on 2 shots.
Well, I guess those guys are on fire, so I shouldn't actually. So no, I'll take out these 2. They're
Alright.
in range. So let's take out these guys.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of stun locked at the moment, so you might as
I
well.
wonder what. I'm just wondering. Oh no, then I would take opportunity attack. So no, I don't want to do that. All right, I'll just they have to roll. I don't do anything.
Alright. Yeah, let me roll those agility tests. One of them succeeds, but one of them fails. Let's say it's the left one who fails.
Okay.
Unless you want to say
Make sure
differently.
you have to make another check after that, another agility check to avoid being set on fire.
Yes, I shall. He is not on fire. Or
Okay, so he's not on fire. They're not on fire, but they are.
Yeah, one of them took like
hurt.
half of its HP, pretty much.
All right, that's all I can do.
All right, crap.
And I get back my parry.
Yes, you
Wall
do.
up this motherfucker in front of me again.
I love
All
parrying.
out attack.
It is good.
My gang up bonus.
There's an ability that lets you attack after you successfully parry, but it also gives you a minus
counterattack.
20.
That is a hit indeed. Roll me damage.
I just
9.
looked at the pyromancer skills. It's so broken.
Yeah, but then you have to worry about setting stuff on fire.
You're already here. I think that
I have
That's already
I also have a chain blade. I'm in a stone building.
I
can set
also have
stuff
magical telekinesis that I can use.
That's
I'm a well-rounded.
All right.
I mean, if you want to be a flame person, be a flame person. Help burn heretics.
Yeah, it never hurts to have duplicate of weapons. Either way, it is Irvin's turn.
All right. I'm gonna keep up concentration on my psychic shield again, and then blast the one next to Cornelius.
All right.
So they don't get gang up bonuses or anything.
Fair
Alright,
enough.
assail, cast, plus psi use to submit modifiers, and I think it would be 20 since I have psychic focus or something. Did you say? Wait, let me look. Sorry.
Yeah, if you have a psi focus, it gives a +10.
Actually, I don't have psi focus at the moment. I do need to get one of those, but
Okay.
I don't have
yeah.
one at the moment. Submit. Oh, I just made it by 1.
Yeah, just 1. Alright, roll
Okay.
me damage.
There we go.
This should be
Alright,
enough
and
to
then-
bring it down if you roll another 7.
Plus 2. Submit. Filtration 2.
There we go. Bring down 1.
And I think it's all fire again, so that's all it is.
Alright. It's the enemy next to Cerrella. It's gonna try to all-out attack you. Let's see if I can get to go around your parry. Alright, I hit you. I assume that you wanna parry.
No, of course I don't. Where is it? There it is. I lost it for a second.
You gotta fail once.
I mean, it's a 50-50 shot every time, so I can very much fail.
The problem is these guys do so little damage. Alright, fair enough. Cornelius.
Cornelius is gonna. Let's see, what's the movement of Cornelius again?
What's your agility?
8 times
I
12.
think I have a 3, yeah, for alpha movement.
So it means on a half action you move 3 squares, on a full action 6, on a charge 9, and on a run 18.
Cornelius is gonna move like 1 square away
Okay.
and try to
No,
Is
it's on fire. It can't.
and shoot the guy on fire because I think 10 damage me. Not sure who it was. This got
Flamer.
no aim, point blank, with standard, and I got a -10 for still being scared.
Yes. That is a hit, and probably a kill.
Alright, this time I don't need to It's only 1d10 plus 4.
The words of the Forged and Fire Man, will it kill?
Hey, you didn't kill. Look
It
at
will
that.
kill.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try it. That's my turn.
Alright. It is the other one next to Cerilla, and it's also gonna try to a lot attack you. And
I think I'm gonna parry.
that's another hit. You did call it. So, wow, you're
My
rolling.
dice rolls also are really
is your-
good.
What is your luck
I mean,
with the parry? You haven't
I'm
failed
rolling
one.
like 10s though. That's
Alright,
that's
that enemy apparently dies to the fire.
Loser.
Flamers are really good too as the starting weapon.
Well, I'd have to reload, and I'm not gonna reload, so I'm just gonna hit it.
Yeah, honestly, it's not worth it to even reload it. There's only 2 of them left, and they don't have a lot of HP.
I'll do a just a standard attack, because obviously I don't want to lose my parry.
Fair enough.
Miss.
Not them at 99.
You know, if you had any of your allies next to you, you would have just slashed at them.
It's a good thing that wasn't on one of my parry rolls.
Alright, Grog.
Alright. Well, let me just mosey my way over to melee, because if I were to fire into melee, I'd probably run the risk of blasting poor Cerilla.
18 damage.
Please don't blast me.
Gracious Cerilla.
So Grug is here to assist in the melee combat.
Standing.
So aim, standard attack, plus 10 for gang up. Kerplunk.
Alright, probably a kill. If you roll good. Definitely a kill!
I think it's good.
Grug hits the creature so hard that it's what did I roll? 30. I hit the creature so hard that its fucking arm goes its arm. Its leg goes sailing into the fucking distance.
Alright. Irvin. Another assail, I assume?
Yes, I will do that. I
Yes,
think I'm just gonna
think I
beat
will
it up.
use
I'm gonna kick
Jedi
it.
powers.
I think I will use my mind magic.
Feel the wrath of
Modify
my
it.
powers. Rocks fall, you die.
Feel the wrath of my powers, picking up already spent shotgun pellets and throwing them back at the bitch. Alright, no damage.
Even though there's no shotgun pellets on the floor.
There should be, his ripper gun pellets or blood.
Yeah, true. Alright. Yeah,
Or
roll me
I'm
damage.
sure there's shotgun
Mind.
shells on the ground. You
Mind.
just chunk at a bitch.
8. Which
8 damage.
would be enough
Chunked.
to bring it down. So if you have a cool description, here's your chance.
Everyone's gonna gather up the meat chunks and pellets from around and crush it. Just entomb it in meat and bone fragments and just push it. And then it just becomes a wall meat. And balls.
The mutants are vanquished.
Yeah, don't.
You're free to search this place. There are total of 8 cells. The first 6 are open, while the last 2 you can see that they are barricaded. Or, actually, could you even... Yeah, I guess you could maybe tell that they're barricaded. It doesn't...
Alright. Doesn't say anything regarding if they're barricaded. Alright, I pull out my scanner and start to check around. I assume it's awareness test.
Yeah.
We need to question the people who run this place.
On the first 6 cells walls is a crude image of a winged hooded figure couched into the plaster by hand. In one of these cells, the 4th one, sits a massive barrel full of several eyeballs suspended in perceptive fluid. This vat is fed by a run-of pipe of brackish water. The corpses of half-eaten vermin litter the floor around the barrel. Those looking upon the barrel and this scene must make me a challenging +0 willpower test, or gain a single point of insanity point.
Okay, willpower +0. Let's fucking go. I failed 7th.
Alrighty then, if I believe correctly, the first time I would gain an insanity point, I gained 2.
How does insanity work again?
You have potential of 100 insanity points, you gain 1. If you get to 10, you get some fun stuff.
Mental
potentially.
Alright.
Get mental
What's this?
Because
I'm
you
going to look at it
succeeded
too,
so well with your search test, you find a little cache in hidden by one of the inmates. It contains a knife, 2 injectors with doses of Friendzone, 1 injector with a dose of Spook, 1 injector with a dose of Stim, and a tome of crude drawings. These sketches are mostly of angels with skeletal or decaying faces, and several pages are covered in dense patterns of feathers. One picture is of a planet surrounded by 2 interlocking rings, underneath which is written a word that would require a hard -20 literacy test.
I guess I got it.
Yeah.
-20, you said, right?
Yep, -20.
Alright. Hopefully 17 will hit. No.
Yeah, you can't. It's just so, badly written that you can't tell what it is. And again, the stuff that was in there.
Frenzel.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm going to write down what I see now. The words, I will try to write it down as best as I can.
I can copy it if anyone needs it. There you go.
You want that, Friendzone.
Because I have my autoquill grants me +10 to recording data. I'm not sure what it means. But I will basically try to write it down.
The rear of the sanatorium is an iron-bound door leading into the Medicaid theater.
Could I try to just pick up the spook? I'm not sure if Cornelius is holding it or if it's still just on the ground.
I think it's still on the ground. Nobody claimed it.
What's on the
I'm
ground?
claiming it.
The spook.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just found it, pull it out, and say, look what I found. And then decide what to do with it, because I don't know what any of this stuff does.
Frenzal makes you really good at melee and really dangerous. Spook makes you psychic power. But also dangerous.
What does a steam does?
Steam?
Makes you ignore fatigue. But yeah, that's it. And yeah, eventually you get to the last 2 doors at the end. You can see that they're barricaded as you try them. Well, feel that they're barricaded.
Gotham, possibly punch a hole through it with a gun. Do you want to try to open it?
Grug, my boy, it is time! Smash!
I smash.
I feel like that's a reasonable solution.
Alright. It's gotten you this far.
And if Grug is in the front, he will take all of the fire that is coming towards us, and he is decently tanky. And
Well,
he will
fire
pull up the
usually
whole
goes
entire
around
door.
cover.
I meant like firing of weapons. Yes, the doorway of fire, Grug shall enter.
We joke to be the bodyguard.
But yes, if you want to break down the door, that would be that lovely, lovely strength or athletics, I suppose.
Actually, Cornelius, did you
Any
have any other
bonus
ideas? You're the smart one.
Any bonuses?
No, it doesn't say.
Okay. Ongabunga.
Friendship bonus.
Gonna use my last fate point.
Looks like the barricade is...
Ooh, we're on the dot.
Alright. So, the door.
Headbutt.
Behind... You see... two cells, and they are covered in words scratched into the walls. The only legible passage reach as Koranath has promised I can go free when the heavens are aligned. Then he says all knowledge will be his, and time will and space will run as like wax. He says the secret in his 7th planet. He says I can hunt it again when I am free. I have counted days for so long, that number means nothing. And the body of Warkas can be found among the mutants.
Alright, I'll do a Medicaid check on him.
Alright.
Any plus on it?
No.
Alright.
Not... Yeah, no.
Wait, you mean about when you say in the middle of the mutant, so the mutant we just killed, or?
It just says that is in the among the. Oh yeah, apparently he was one of the enemies. Yeah.
Okay, then I don't need to do a medical check to see what killed it. It's pretty obvious what killed it.
But you can see that his index finger of his right hand, which was used to probably scratch the words on the wall, it is almost worn down, almost to the first knuckle.
Mm-hmm. He used it as a writing utensil.
Yep.
Nah.
And beyond that, I already mentioned that the door into the end is a iron-bound door which leads into the Medicaid Theater, and you guys can see that it is slightly askew in its frame.
Hmm. The other door that's the only other door remaining?
Yeah, or you could just go back.
Can't leave any doors unopened.
Alright. Is it reinforced, you said?
Huh?
You said it's a reinforced door?
Yeah, it's a iron-bound door. It is not locked and rests slightly askew in its frame.
Oh. Okay, I was already pulling out the candles when I noticed that it's open. Okay.
No.
Rug.
I was preparing the outshot lost gun, finally I can put a hole through a metal door with it, and then like it's already open. Oh.
I was just gonna force blast it open. You're not gonna be able to open a door with the last gun ever. It's only gonna be us pushing it open. Right.
Alright.
I guess we go through the door.
I guess we go to
I
the
at least
door.
open it.
You go through the door.
I open it.
You follow.
This room, which was tiled in white before mold and decay yellowed them, reeks of untold crimes. Black stains speckle the floors and walls. A surgical table sits in the middle of the room with remains of a decrepit skeleton in wrist, ankle and neck restraints. A complicated device on one of the ends of the table not only holds the head of the subject in place, but also mounts several forceps and drill bits, with which to perform operations on the skull. An outer surgeon unit, a device spindly metal limbs, is folded up in the ceiling. A medical cabinet and a set of large metal sinks complete furnishing in this dismal room.
Ooh.
Okay. I guess medicate on the skeleton. I would like to look at the skeleton to see if I can find anything on it.
Yeah, there's a little bit more description before I can give you, before we go here. The outer surgeon, you have a moment to look on it. It is very old and has malfunctioned. There is a medical cabinet with numerous medical implements. On the floors there are several loose pieces of paper, just all around the floor. Yeah, those are the few immediately things that you can see, but you wanna do the skull.
I wanna search the skeleton. You said it was tied up in a operating table.
Yes. Yes. All right. Go ahead. Roll me Medicaid, I suppose.
Alright. I use my Medikit to grant me a +10, and
Alright. You look at the skeleton and you come into a conclusion. It is indeed a skeleton.
I would like to use my last fate point for today.
Alright.
And attempt one last Medicare. Fuck. Fucking 99.
You come into your second conclusion after thinking after 5 minutes, and you conclude your decision that it is indeed still a skeleton.
I only use a fate point, so like I spent 5 minutes more examining it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It was just funnier to describe it like that.
I'm just gonna use a basic psi presence test. Actually, wait, would that be willpower or?
Yeah, science. Yeah, if you sense anything unnatural.
Science, you can use perception or willpower.
I have a very good willpower, so.
Yeah, perception works too. Nothing out of the ordinary that you haven't sensed in this whole cathedral up to this point.
I'm just gonna let you know, I'm gonna have to keep doing that. That's my only way of knowing anything. I don't have any good investigation skills. I can just sense warp shit.
Yeah,
so
I guess
I will continue.
I guess I also start looking around the room.
Alright, yeah. You can look into the medical cabinet, you can look at the several pieces of paper, and maybe at the auto surgeon. There's some stuff here, but not a lot.
Yeah, I don't have tech, so the auto surgeon is beyond my reach. So I guess I look into the cabinet of medicine.
Alright, you look into the medical cabinet. There are numerous medical implements, including a miniature handheld circular saw attached to a power pack that seemingly still works, several dozen of scalpels and needles, which most of them are rusted and blunt.
New weapons.
Yeah, if anybody wants this, it is technically a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It
What kind of weapon is
that kind of a weapon.
What? That shows nothing.
1d10 rending penetration 4 unwieldy.
Unwieldy meaning that you can't parry with it.
Oh, I don't
Never.
have pen. Okay, I guess I can take it. It's not like in case I don't want to shoot someone point blank.
How much does it? Oh, sorry. How much does it vaguely weigh?
I don't know, maybe like 2 kilos?
Woo! I can float it towards people.
I don't know how much a freaking circular handheld saw weighs, really.
I'd say about 2 kilos seems accurate. Vaguely like 5 pounds.
Yeah, maybe. I don't imagine it's like too heavy. In addition, if you are looking into the cabinet, you can roll me scrutiny since there's no search. Or awareness, I can accept awareness too.
Alright. I have my scanner out.
As you're looking into the cabinet, there are notes from Coronat's studies that are stuffed into the back of the cabinet. They describe various observations about the brains of his subjects, which generally remarked on his disappointment that their madness seems to be what can I even attempt? Rather than cured by surgery. And conclude with their decision to concentrate more on observing the heavens and leave them to tough it out in their cells. It also described how he has built a secret compartment in the Liberium to hide books that he understands could be viewed as heretical, along the details of the locking mechanism.
I think we have all the proof, most of the proof we need to basically bring down the entire investigation here. It's written... Oh, Koronaf. It's literally... Okay. So yeah, there is definitely source of heretic book in the library, and there is and it's written in details how the locking mechanism work.
Alright, pretty sure we can call this mission. We can just get this place lanced from orbit.
It is still only a writing of this madman. So it could be wrong, it could be wrong.
Yeah, we are going to the library next, I suppose. What else was in the room you said to examine?
Last thing that you can everybody can try to examine is the auto dock, but like you said, none of you have a tech use. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything of like note to your eyes.
You know what? Fuck it. I attempt attack use without proficiency.
Alright. I mean,
It activates chopping your head off.
anybody can attempt it technically. It's not an advanced skill, so everybody can.
I'm gonna try to attempt it. And, fuck. Let's fucking go! Yes! Emperor protects!
In fact, there are no advanced skills.
Emperor protects!
You look at the auto-surgeon unit, it is in terrible state of disrepair. But, by some freaking miracle, you've set a couple of knobs and twist it and do a little tinkering with like a screwdriver or something. Maybe you have a knife or something. And by
Slam it lightly. I just slam it lightly on the side.
And by some miracle, you get it functioning.
What are we gonna do with it?
There we go. The ulcer surgeon is able to make a Medicaid test to treat a lightly wounded and a heavily wounded acolytes, but not critically wounded.
So wait, is now a functioning total surgeon we have?
Yeah, it's a functioning
It's a
auto
doctor.
surgeon.
I don't know. Do auto surgeons are movable or they're fixed like station?
I believe they are fixed, but technically I suppose you could take it with you. If you had enough time and maybe the Ogrin would carry it. And somebody else helping.
I could use my mind magic to make it lighter.
I think like it's not needed.
Yeah, I don't think we quite need it.
For now at least. But at least we have a place.
But,
Right.
yes.
To the library!
Alright. You travel into the Liberium.
To the library.
The high bookcases line up the walls of this room, winding up in a massive staircase reaching the ceiling. In a alcove formed by a large bay, huge reading desk is a huge reading desk with high-backed chairs. Various timepieces tick and chime from a placement along the height of the tower. And the smells of decaying paper and leather are very strong here. The carpet, once deep burgundy, has been ruined by damp. As many of the books, in similarly poor condition, is the fresco on the ceiling. It once depicted the scenes from lives of imperial saints, but large part has been all obliterated as the damp plaster beneath has fallen away. You look around and this place holds thousands of books. Many of them have been ruined, but you can even from here can see that the survivors among the books are mostly on imperial history, text on imperial creed, and various of esoteric physiological works. There we go. I was struggling with that other word there for a second. Anytime you're within this Liberium, everybody gets a plus 10 to scholastic lore tests.
Oh wait, I don't have scholastic lore. I have common lore. Oh no, occult lore, right. There you go.
Lore. I have
Psychic lore.
hip-hop album.
Yeah, Forbidden War, the lore. The warp. Yeah, the warp. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's lore.
The
what
what
I fucking heard.
I have forbidden knowledge, the warp. My brain did not function for a minute.
Forbidden knowledge,
know-
hip-hop album.
Do we know what area the mechanism was in?
I mean, it also describes he has built a secret compartment in the librarian to hide the books that he understands could be viewed as heretical, along with the details of the locking mechanism. The information can be used by alkalites to locate the hidden.
I was gonna say, if they're heretical books, they might have like a psychic presence. So I was gonna see if I could sense them through like the walls, or to like pinpoint where they are.
Now, normally this test would have a minus 20 to find them, but you have the description how to kind of find them. So anybody attempting to find him, yeah, you could try something like that, definitely. I would give any attempt to find them a plus 20.
Okay. Do you prefer scrutiny or awareness?
Either is fine with me in this situation.
And you say plus 20 to find them?
Plus 20.
Okay, that's a plus 50 for me.
I believe I found them. They're in the walls. They're in the walls.
Yeah, between you and Irvin, you not quite as quickly, but you eventually find a...
You idiot! You not quite as quickly.
He already opened it, then I it's in there. Oh, wait, shit.
You come into a quite well hidden section where you find a little cache.
I check it.
So you guys, we know that there's some heretical books nearby?
Yes, the cache sold all the heretical books, so I was just going to take a quick look at it, see if it's heretical, and then call...
You're not gonna look at the book, though.
No, I'm going to take a quick look.
You're not gonna take anything, Art.
Tornado hazard, don't look at it.
I'm going to take a look at the cover of the books. It's not like
you can look at the cover of the book.
I need some titles to go from to see if they're actually heretical.
The title of the book.
A section of one of the wings swings forward, revealing 3 heavy books chained to their own concealed self. There is one book with dark green binding emblazoned with an image of a planet with 2 interlocking rings. Another cover of a cracked brown leather, and a third cover with hinged bronze.
I follow the direction of the
To the Psyker in your group, Irvin, you can feel a presence of psychic coming out of these books. But without a fugal test, you cannot tell more.
These have already been identified as heretical, though, right?
Do I get any bonus to the psychic test? Or
you already succeeded basically, so that's what it was. But if you wanna attempt another one, it would be with a minus 10 to find more information.
I'll try it. Come on. Hey, I did it.
You look at the books and sense their presence. You can tell that the green one and the leather-bound books are particularly nasty, and handling them might be a little unhealthy for you.
I levitate them out of Cornelius's hands if he's holding them. And then say, don't touch these. Very bad.
I was still trying to just drink the cup.
So this place...
Don't even do that.
So this place has been holding this kind of reading material.
Yes, we need to inform immediately the commissar immediately.
Let's go get reinforcements.
Are we getting a commissar? I thought we'd be getting an inquisitor.
Oh yeah, the Inquisitor, sorry. The commissar is the one from the army, right?
Yeah, they're the guardsmen,
captain.
executors.
Don't raise any suspicions. We don't want anyone here leaving or fleeing.
Just gonna...
Let's get out of this room now. And
They just
close it
placed
off.
them...
Leave everything the way you found it.
Case or anything?
Leave everything the way you found it.
We should not leave these here.
We should not bring them with us.
We need proof of the...
We can't let anyone here run away. As long as they don't think anything's happened, they won't do anything. Act stupid. Leave the books. Leave them where you found them. Leave the books where you found them while we contact HQ. We're going to notify the people here that the only thing we found were the mutants.
Okay. I float the books back.
We'll make sure. Everyone put everything back the way you found it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not sure if this is in this room. It doesn't say, but there is a final work of note in the librarium. It's entitled "The Collected Place of Solomon Krish."
A collected place?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's
place.
It's a collection.
We have to go act it out now.
Do we know who Solomon Krish is?
You look at the book, the note.
Obviously, distant cousin to Solomon Grundy.
And you see that one particular play, Roderigo and Dulcedona, is heavily thumbed and unnoted. You kind of scream through the note if you want. Does anybody do that?
What?
Does anybody want to look at this note
Anyone
here?
want to read the note?
Yes.
Yeah, you see that, again, it is heavily thumbed and unnoted. You can tell that the play is a high melodrama of forbidden love and doomed rivalries, which the entire cast list dies during the historic final act. And you can see that it has a little name at the end of it. And the name is... looks like that person owned this book. Looks like this book was apparently her favorite. From what you can tell.
Nikia Ekate. Let's see. The name, I believe it was at the beginning. Was that the one that tried to the final death blow the attack dynasty?
In my opinion, we need to call a lance strike from orbit. But in this whole place.
We need to call middle reinforcements. We need to sweep up the entire place.
Please don't need reinforcements. All you need is me.
No, we do need reinforcement.
Good,
Grug. We're getting reinforcements. This isn't a matter of will we. We are. We're going to turn this place into dust.
Do you think that I'll get a medal?
Maybe. You did a good job.
Is there anything vaguely shiny here that I can just pick up and give to Grug?
What do you mean, no?
You think for a nanosecond that you could give him one of the books to hold to make him feel important?
Grug, this is a very important book. I need you to hold
That's
it.
junk. Grug. I'm not going to lie to you during these missions, like these fellows are. You're not going to get a medal. unless we report it. Then you might get a medal. If
I
we
hope I
uncover
get
a
a
bigger
medal.
plot.
I didn't get a medal on Tumblr. And that was the biggest disappointment of them all.
There's gonna be a time where we inject Duke Rogue with every single drug known to man and make him an unkillable fighting machine as a last stand thing.
I have the fucking I have the what do you call it? The friend zone. I'm using it. I'm using
Yeah, I
it
have
for
spook.
combat
I'm gonna
jets
just
like
inject you with spook at one point in time.
Wait, what are you using?
So
Frenzol.
we found some combat drugs.
Yeah, we found
Frenzon-
combat drugs.
Frenzon,
Mine's
which is
highly
essentially
illegal.
if you've ever played Fallout, it's Psycho, ostensibly.
Yeah, we have
But
Stims, Frenzol, Spook, and
yeah,
that's
Stella's
about
gonna
it
be
for
very
now.
honest with Grug. Anytime he asks her anything or asks the group anything, she will not lie.
Mm-hmm.
So she will tell you straight to your face, no, there is no reward right now. At least
Do
no
you
medal.
think the Emperor would be impressed by all my scars?
Yes, he would.
Look,
Yay!
Absolutely.
She does believe that the Emperor would be very impressed with anything we're doing right now because we're stopping heretics.
All right, let's just get out of here and call immediately.
Yes.
Let's find out.
Everyone, let's go report to the. We spoke with like a de facto leader, or at least a point of communication in this place, right? When we
What's
entered.
his name?
Yeah, the Abba.
Yeah. So let's we'll close the way anything. So anything we like disturbed, we put back. Stella will, Sorella will make sure. Well, not the corpses. We're going to use truth and falsehood. So we're not gonna tell them that we found anything, in any of these places. But we are going to tell them about the mutants we found and that attacked us.
I think we are overthinking
It's nice having
too
you play a
much.
non-lunatic character.
I think reporting the mutants isn't a bad thing. Like that's something we noticed. We went in there. We broke the door, so there's no hiding that we went in there. So doing that is we have to report that we saw that. But we'll let the abbot explain himself. We're going to accept whatever explanation he gives. We're not. You know what? Let me just do the talking.
Yeah.
I'll just do the talking. Yeah.
In the meanwhile, do you prefer me going and box call
Yeah, you guys can wait outside while I report. I'll bring Grug with me, and we'll report the abbot.
Yeah,
We'll not report the abbot. We'll talk with the abbot while you and the others go outside and do that away from prying ears.
All right.
Yeah. So Stella is going to take Grug. And we're going to go
This is
report.
the worst choice you could have made.
Alright.
I mean, I'm bringing him for the muscle in case we do get attacked.
Big
is fair.
question. How are you handling the books?
We put them
I
back.
think put him back.
Alright, with psychic
Is there,
powers,
like-
or are you just putting it back?
I'm not touching them. I'm floating.
Yeah, he was floating
not letting
them.
anyone
We never
touch them
touched-
after I sense that they're
Yeah.
evil. I put him back with psychic powers, close the thing with psychic powers. I just basically move. I basically have mage
Yeah,
hands.
basically we
Alright,
were
alright,
just looking at the
yeah.
covers. So yeah, we
just
never
making sure that nobody touched them at any
Yeah.
point.
No.
Yeah, they are not good to hold.
Alright.
So I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna report to him that we found some mutants, and I want him to explain himself. That attack.
David?
Yeah.
I
So I go.
don't-
We finished our investigations. We're
Oh,
gonna,
really?
the main thing we managed to find was some AWOL mutants.
Mutants, you say? So there is something going on in this place.
Yes, the doors were locked, so I don't know if maybe that was an abandoned wing, but we made our way in there and we dealt with them.
There are several places still locked after years of just not being used.
I would imagine. And how long have you been maintaining this place?
Let me see, does it say how long he has been here?
If it doesn't, you can just make it up.
I'm just gonna quickly see. Well, not like this place alone, but I oversee this entire city's business. This is a small portion of my day-to-day duties.
Yes. Do you know if there's anyone else that comes here at all? We saw some notes from people who may have been here in the past, so I just want to know if anyone's still using this facility often.
To my knowledge, aside from the occasional pilgrim and kind of that thing, using the library, not really. Occasionally me.
Wait, who uses the library? Sorry, I'm...
Just seekers of knowledge. Those who come to pray and to the Emperor, that kind of thing.
Is it a specific sect, or are they from like a specific location?
More like in general, just people.
The seekers of knowledge, understood. And do you visit this place often to make sure no one's abusing it?
Not especially, no.
Is there any guards or anything that you have that come here?
A few. Just to maintain the place, really.
Okay. Is there is it like a specific I don't know how it works in this world, but like is it like a company? Is it like is it just guards
like
you send
just,
here?
people who really maintain this place. Just nothing special.
And so you don't have any word on anyone who might use this place more often than others, or people who are here seeing the activities more often than others? This place is for the most part off the radar.
Do you know of any of them, what's the word I'm looking for, nobles that come through here? You know, the big bosses with all of the thrones and the food.
Huh? Repeat?
Nobles.
He's asking you.
Yes.
Like,
no, you know what?
there
Stella
any
will actually
noble
translate. Stella will literally translate to go, he's asking if there's any nobles that come through here.
Alright, let me really quickly read through his little description here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I like how poorly this guy is like saying, yeah, no, this place we don't fucking even come here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he apparently like knows nothing about this place. It literally says that he knows nothing about the Thay page. He knows nothing about this place's true history. Like
that's what I'm not even kidding. That's the actual vibe I'm getting. I don't even think this guy's like a bad guy.
What does this man do here other than blend into the fucking woodwork?
Yeah, this dude, the only thing that the game states that he knows is that he read a fucking book about this place.
Does he look strong at all, or
no? He's like an aging man. It's described that like he's aging man passed over by his superiors countless times.
How quickly do you believe you could get guards here?
Well, the local militia should be quite fast here. The PDF force, if necessary.
Okay, can you summon some of them here?
I suppose if the occasion calls for it, I could call them over, yes.
We're the Inquisition, right? Like, we can...
Yep, we...
Okay, so this is
we
the
can
situation.
require that force.
This is the situation. This man knows why we're here. All of the other staff at this place do not.
Yeah, okay.
So
I just want to make
sure. We could get him to do it.
Yeah.
But people are gonna ask a lot of fucking questions.
Well, the
Once
point of getting the
again,
militia...
I think it's within our right to literally get a lance strike on this entire place
well,
and burn it, as long as we have proper proof.
Well, we want to figure out. We kind of have a cold lead here. We don't know where this material came from or who brought it in, so we don't want to just kill. Because if we kill, then we lose our leads. Someone here knows something. We need to bring in people to make sure no one gets out of here.
You know what? I got a question to ask him. Who else? Who would be your confidant?
Confidant.
Yes. Yeah. Who's your best mate? Who's the other person who's in charge?
Who's the second in command?
Because you're an Abbott.
An idiot.
Yeah, an idiot.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, an
idiot.
Well, I suppose
You're an idiot.
The second in command would be, he probably wouldn't know anything. He's, my,
He definitely knows everything. He knows everything.
he's my, my right-hand man. He knows about just as much as I do, really. His name is,
Nothing.
Gerald.
So right now, I need you, as inconspicuously as possible, to not only call him here, if he's not already here, but I need you to call in the guards, the militia, and have them set up a perimeter.
Now,
remember, keep it inconspicuous.
Unfortunately, this would be an influence test because you're asking something out of somebody.
You have to roll the influence skill.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I'm not terrible at this. I'm not like guaranteed to fail. It's just that I'm also.
It's one of these moments where I wish our interrogator or inquisitor was one of those flash the badges, you're the Inquisition kind of interrogator.
Yeah,
and not the fucking secret spy.
Do you have an interrogator or inquisitor with us? Or are we just goons?
No, so we do. We have an interrogator that we're working for, who works for an inquisitor, but he's the, he's the.
Well, even if this guy, even if this guy doesn't do what we're asking him, I mean, we're literally calling in the force anyway. So it literally, this is like a no stress test. The only other thing I might, no, I mean, it's literally the same. If I roll influence or intimidation,
it would need to be influence.
Okay. So is there anything? Do I have to do a -10 or something?
No, this is literally a custom roll.
Okay.
This is not even a thing, really.
Hey!
Hey, Lamau.
Sure. I would first have to call your
handler,
if that's fine. Other than that, I would suggest that you first find some concrete stuff to back yourself up.
This is a private investigation. I am telling you now, call in the militia, set up a perimeter, and send no one home. That is all you are being asked to do. You may call in our superior. We're reporting to them now. Do not notify the staff of anything we are discussing right now. Do not even hint at anything that is happening right now. And if I learn that you've hinted at anything we are discussing right now, there will be consequences. Is that more clear?
Yes, no worry. I am sure that, let's say, thief broke into this place.
There we go. That is a thank you, Abbott. We're going to go rejoin the others. You get to your duties while we get to ours.
It will take some time.
We are. Remember, send no one home, and she'll start walking out and say, Grug, you can come, you can stay, I don't care. I reckon
it's just one simple thing. You promised lunch at 2, and it is 2, and I want lunch.
Of course, yeah. There is the lunch. You can go grab a bowl.
I'm going to get the lunch. I'm going to take all of the food. And I'm gonna eat it.
Crazy enough, Stella will look at that, like see you going, and she'll be like, "He's gonna eat everything, isn't he?" And I was kind of hungry.
They go into the room earlier, and I'm just covered in fucking I'm eating lard.
Yeah,
Sorella
I
will
mean
be
that's what it is.
Sorella will actually just be like, "I should have stopped him."
I was just like, these potato chips are terrible.
I was hungry.
Yeah, like a few servants bring you like a couple of bowls of just Nutri paste.
This is similar food. I eat it anyway.
I'll report my conversation to Cornelius.
Motherfuckers are giving me raw ass cornstarch.
In the meanwhile, we
In
already contacted.
Yeah,
we
I'd
found a
imagine you've
similar
already
plan.
contacted them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
What
do you
do you
contact?
tell them? How do you word what you say? Like, I want to know the exact wording of what you tell them.
I simply contact the Inquisitor and told him straight up what we found. We found
question.
several.
Heretical books in the library, mutants.
Are you just literally standing in the cathedral and radioing him in, or
I think we walk outside, right?
No, while they were talking with Abbott, we went in search of a secluded place to basically talk with our Inquisitor.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could do that in the library if you want, or you could find like a private room maybe, or you could step
Well,
outside.
We said we're doing this outside. Actually, like, we're literally going outside.
Yeah, we'd step outside, I think.
All right, like after you talk to the abbot, or
No, they were doing this already.
Wow.
Cornelius and Austin. What's your character's name?
Erwin.
Yeah, you gotta change that on Roll20 so I can remember, because I'm gonna keep forgetting.
all right, so they're outside. Gotcha.
Yeah, but they went outside while I was talking to the abbot, and they're reporting in the meanwhile. We're split up for this reason.
All right. In that case, I think some because outside.
Oh my god.
Alright. Hit me.
Fresh air was deadly. So sorry.
I have nine of armor resistance.
I didn't think you guys stepping outside would cause an issue.
Like, genuinely.
You
how
go
did you get to
outside
9
a
armor
little
resistance?
distance away from the cathedral, just from the prying eyes. But unfortunately for you, a 4-man cell of cultists, or at least you think they are cultists, are waiting out for you.
What
What the fuck?
I come out of the fucking cathedral covered in goddamn
I
lard.
think we found the heretics.
You see me come fucking right out of the abbey covered in lard, in food stains all over my armor and shit.
You see, they are there's, I believe I said 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 of these, like, let me see, the mutants are misshapen and covered in tiny inflected cuts. They are dressed in tattered blue robes, each decorated with a pair of false bright feathered wings strapped to their backs. They wear masks that cover their noses and mouths. They resemble the beaks of birds.
Mm.
And behind them, come on.
Is that a fucking psyker? Oh no.
I'm a mage boy.
I can't fight psychers. I don't have that skill yet.
Oh my goodness gracious!
We've actually run into actual enemies.
What seems to be a psyker, tethered in ropes, carries the staff topped with a rusting iron that has been sharpened on the outside to maintain a dangerous edge.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh wait,
they sent the cruiserweight
we have
division out.
As soon as this Stella, you're not here yet. I don't think.
As they approach you, armed.
Yeah, me and Grog. I would say, yeah, Grog. Me and you actually wouldn't be here yet. We're still in the church.
Yeah,
we do have
talking
comm
to
so we could let you guys know.
Yeah, it would probably take you like at least a turn or two to get into the fight.
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming they're not attacking on site unless they are.
Thinking about it, I'd be right here because I'm at the Sculleria, the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
The funny thing, the Sculleria would be another place to actually like investigate because it's like a completely abandoned place. So there's maybe a few clues in there. I didn't look.
I'm eating the abandoned food in the abandoned kitchen.
You didn't even go to the right. You didn't even go to the right kitchen. You just went to a random.
He just found the rats.
Pop
at him in his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of like waiting for ambush at you. So when you pretty much get outside into safety, they're just waiting for you, and they pull out their weapons, and they start to chant in this like continuous fashion. They keep chanting, 3 puppets tied to strings, all period on rotting wings, where flesh stands upon the maw, but you are but you are straight for the claw.
I crushed them.
I killed them.
The gilded one to term us all. Upon the fangs the soul shall fall.
They're not letting them finish the chant, DM. You can't finish it.
I'm just saying, that sounds like a body puppet spell. I'm not letting that go through.
And once the litany is finished, they finish the line with skin upon bones of men, razors of the Macarium sin.
Well, I'm glad we didn't let them finish, because we didn't, so...
But I think that is a good place to call it.